There you are.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
See you here.
See me? It's all
Just
good?
talk.
I did. How's it sound? No echoes? We're good?
Yeah, all good.
All right. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Let me know when I can announce myself.
Thank you, Mark. Says can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. There enough people on?
Yep.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 30 years. Here on my live, we're going to do our Q&A session, so you can ask questions. A few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Nikki, for following.
Oh, hello, Nikki.
All right. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So stick around until the end. And thank you so much, everyone, for all of the gifts.
Oh,
thank you, Poonam. Thank you, Miss Millie Grace.
Thank you. Thank you. And welcome.
And for those of you who might have missed that, our like goal today is 40,000 likes. So keep on tapping away at the screen. We'll get there in no time. But we can get started with 5 free questions. So feel free to start putting in some free questions here in the comments, everyone. All right. Our first free question today is from... Let's see... Sarah. Sarah says, will Zach and I spend Thanksgiving together?
I'm not hearing a yes on that one. Sorry, honey.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Brandy, who says, when will my hubby start feeling better?
Okay, so they're saying it's going to take about 2 months before I feel optimal. So it's about 2 months away, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Nikki T, who says, message from my mom. Didn't get to say goodbye.
She was there with you right as soon as she crossed over. So she came to find you is what I hear, honey. Okay, so I just want you to know. She does show me a piece of paper that it does look like there was something written down for you. So there is a message that was written down before she crossed. So I do hear that you will find that. She visits you often in your dreams is what she tells me. So she does talk to you a lot. She does watch over you and she's with you a lot is what I hear. So she's been with you, helping you to grieve is what she says. She sends you a specific bird as well. Yeah. So you'll know when it's her.
All right. Our next question is from Minnie, who says, is Mila planning to buy me a car?
I didn't get a yes for that. Sorry, honey.
Yeah. All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Jessica, who says, will my Allianz work be enough to pay the bills?
In time, yes. Not immediately, though. So it does look like there's going to be a second source of income coming in to help. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And remember to keep on tapping the screen. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
And for those of you who are just joining us or are just wondering, in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered.
Mm-hmm.
Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So make sure to stick around until the end.
Mm.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. We can get started here with our questions from our list.
Awesome.
Our first question here is from Jill Roche. Welcome back, Jill, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Jill's first question is, she says, can I get this by email? I'm working and won't be able to watch. Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Maybe just have live support message her to resend them so they don't get lost.
For sure. All right. Our first question here is from Veronica Gomez.
Hey,
Hello,
Veronica,
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yes.
All right. Veronica's first question here is, just a quick update. You were right. Walmart did call Alfredo for a job, and he started working on Monday.
Yay!
And is full-time with overtime.
Nice.
Yay!
That's so great. So great. I'm so happy for him. Tell him congrats.
All right. She says, they said it was a temporary job with potential of becoming permanent.
Mhm.
How will he do there? Will it become permanent?
It will become permanent. He'll do well. He'll fit in really well, I hear.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's so great.
Congratulations. All right. Veronica's next question is, will Alfredo be able to finish this last semester of school and get his certificate? He's struggling a little right now because he works from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then school from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
So it does look like it is going to affect it a little bit, but I do see that he will be able to graduate. It just might take a little bit longer than was expected, okay? Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, anything my guides need me to know?
I would say for you, they're talking a lot about your sleep cycle, so it does feel like you're not getting enough sleep. It really is super important, honey, that you get the sleep that you need. Otherwise, you're gonna burn out. Okay, so they are saying that you're awake. I know it's hard sometimes because you do have a lot going on in your life, but you're awake longer than you should be. So put your they're literally saying cut off at 11. So no more on your phone, no watching anything, just like shut everything down. Get away from the electronics and go to sleep, basically, just for the next little while so that you have enough energy to do what you need to do over the next couple of months, okay?
All right. Her next question is, what do you see for my mom? Anything change?
No, it hasn't. It doesn't look like it's changed. I do still hear that, she's stable right now, but come up to December, it does look like she will have some kind of health crisis come up. Okay, honey? So just be prepared for that.
All right, and her last question is, what do you see for my real estate exam? They are really behind in processing applications for the exam, so I don't know if I will be able to do it in December.
Yeah, I do get that it will be early next year, which is what I heard the first time, which makes sense now why I did. It feels to me it's going to be more towards January.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Veronica. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi,
Hello,
Michelle.
Michelle gets 10 questions.
Ah, nice. All right.
Thank you so much.
Definitely.
All right. Michelle's first question here is, hi, Rebecca and B. I hope you ladies are doing well. Rebecca, I really need some help and guidance. I'm having such a rough time. I don't know how to even approach Fernando anymore because I fear a reaction. I've cried so much the past few days and he has no idea how much his silence pains me. What is going on?
So I do hear with him, he is going through a bit of a selfish cycle. That's the way that they're describing it to me. It's not intentionally to hurt you or anything like that, honey. It just feels to me like he's collecting his own energy and really trying to figure things out. You can still approach him. It's not like you can't. It just feels to me like you have to approach him in a very delicate way, more of a friendship type of way, not so much a romantic way. Okay. So just checking in, see how you're doing, if everything is okay. Just wanted to say hi, that type of thing.
All right. Michelle's next question is, why is Fernando pulling back right now? Is he fearful of the connection?
It's not about you, actually. It feels to me like there is a lot going on in Fernando's life right now, and he's just feeling like I need to isolate. You're not the only person, basically, that he's cut back from. It does feel like there's some friends and family as well. So it's just some personal stuff that's going on for him.
All right. Michelle's next question is, last week, before not hearing from him, I tried to flirt with him and he didn't really respond to it. Is he not attracted to me anymore?
No, not at all. He is. Absolutely. it again, he's going through some stuff, and it really feels to me like he just needs to consolidate his energy right now. Yeah. He is interested still in you. I do hear that very loudly.
All right. Her next
Okay.
question is, has Fernando been intentionally delaying seeing me? If so, why?
I wouldn't say intentionally delaying seeing you. Um, Definitely feels to me like he's got a lot on his plate. And so there is a lot happening around him that is preventing him from having the freedom that he needs. I wouldn't say that he's avoiding or intentionally not seeing you.
All right. Her next question is, in one of the email questions that I sent you, you mentioned that in a few weeks he will be ready for a more physical slash overly spicy connection. Does that mean these last few weeks that we've been text flirting, he wasn't ready? Can you elaborate on that, please?
So what I hear is, it's not that yes, he's not ready, but on the same hand, he still thinks about things that way. So what I hear is, at that moment, there was just so much, and there still is so much going on in his life that he just doesn't have time or energy to put into a physical connection until I hear it's still a little bit of ways. But he just feels very exhausted with the stress and the stuff on his plate, is what it feels like.
All right. Her next question is, I decided to just give space since he's not responding to my last message or phone call. When should I reach out, or will he?
It does look like it will be you. I would say before the month is up. You can give it at least a week if you can hold off that long. I would say give it at least a week before you reach out, and honestly, just keep it casual. So, hey, just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you and just checking in to see if you're doing okay.
All right. Her next question is, I haven't reached out to him anymore since Friday night. Is he
Hmm.
thinking about me?
Yes, he thinks about you because you haven't reached out because you usually do.
All right. Her next question is, do you still see us seeing each other? If so, when?
It does feel to me like it is going to be more towards the end of the month or beginning of December is what they're saying. It really comes down to um sort of adjusting your energy. We got to be, remember with him, it's very delicate. It's very easy to push him away just by getting too overzealous or overexcited. So just keeping your energy nice and mellow is going to help with him being comfortable around you. He's very energy sensitive. Even if you haven't or don't understand that, he really does feel your intention. So it is important that you keep your intention on that more casual, more light, more fun energy. My camera just went
Oh,
out.
one moment here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Light is back on.
There we
All
go.
right.
All right. Her next question here is, I had a dream last night that I was at his house, but other people were around us, but I didn't even say anything and he didn't either.
Mhm.
But there was a sense of longing. What did this dream mean?
So this is you trying to work out your feelings. Dreams are very good at helping us to deal with things that we can't necessarily deal with in our waking life, and so we do deal with it sometimes during our sleep cycle. I hear for you is just to help you process because you're not getting that release of how you're feeling, so you're having it through your dreams, honey.
All right. Her next question here, this is her last question, is, I'm really trying to work through this and not react impulsively, but I feel like I'm the one taking it hard. I
Mhm.
don't understand the sudden distance. General for Fernando and I, thank you.
It's not actually as sudden as it feels to you. I hear with him, he can be very complicated and he's very in and out. And this is kind of historical for him. So in and out, especially when things start to get really serious, he tends to pull away. It's part of his personality and a little bit of his, I'm going to say, dysfunction from his past. He has a really hard time letting go. And when he starts feeling big emotions, it can be very scary for him. Okay. So just be prepared with him. It is a bit of this energy back and forth sometimes, but I do see for him, he will get it together and it will become easier in time. Okay. So it's not going to be like this forever. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's it for her. Hmm. And thank you so much for all of the gifts, Veronica and Amber. You guys are
Aw, thank you, you
awesome.
guys.
All right. Our next question here is from BP. Welcome back. She gets 2 sets of questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, he said Desiree is at his house to take care of his son because she doesn't have a house, etc. He said he has no physical interest in her
Mhm.
nor likes her as a person and that he feels obligated to help her. Sounds so bizarre, but is he being honest?
He is being honest, honey. Yeah. Yeah. There is no attraction there at all whatsoever. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when will she leave his house and not stay there anymore?
It does feel to me like it is going to go over the into the new year. So they're saying around March it looks like things kind of stabilize for her. Okay, so she'll be gone by then.
All right, her next question is, does he kiss Desiree or sleep in the same bed?
No, not at all.
All right, her next question is, we've had 2 recent uncomfortable conversations, and though there's tension, I feel like each of them helped us to start getting on the right track again. Does Spirit agree that the conversations needed to be had to move things along?
Yes. One thing I would caution you in having those conversations, and the deep conversations do need to happen, is just don't be accusatory, be more receptive in the sense that you want to get past this energy, not that you want to hold him to account. Okay. So you don't want to hold him accountable for things yet. You'll have an opportunity to do that in a bit. But if you do that now, it's really going to put a wedge between the two of you. Okay.
All right, her next question is, James finally explained to me why he is so hesitant to commit, basically saying he doesn't want to waste more energy on failed relationships and is left with trauma and feels like he'll mess up any new relationship due to the trauma. Was he being honest?
Yeah, he was. I mean, that's really what we've sensed already over this period of time, that he has a lot of relationship drama and baggage that he's brought forward from other relationships. But you guys are different. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, when we were talking about us and he giving us a chance, he asked me questions like, me working as hard as I do, you'll be fine with that, and you won't complain about not being able to spend a lot of time. Based off my responses, does it feel like he's at least a little more open to us being together?
Yes. And the thing is, when you responded, you were honest. I mean, as it is now, you're already not getting the time from him. So a little bit is better than nothing, right? I do hear that he is going to test you to see if it is true what you've said. So make sure that the things that you have said are accurate to how you feel, okay?
All right, her next question is, after the talks, any chance of us being together this year?
Not this year. It feels to me like you guys will communicate. You will have time that you it's not going to be a commitment this year. It will happen. It's just, it feels to me like you are just setting the ground for things to move in that direction. Okay. So I'm hearing it will happen more towards around 4 months now, just with the energy the way that it is. But he's definitely more open and receptive to you than he was prior to this conversation. Okay. So you definitely did do a good job of like reeling in the energy. We'll say it like that. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, I feel I need to continue to communicate so that we don't lose the connection. I feel if I don't reach out, there will be no room for us to grow. How often can I reach out?
I would say if you're gonna reach out, I wouldn't do it more than once every couple of days. I would definitely not do it on a daily basis, just because I hear that for him, um, that feels a bit more than what he can handle. Okay, so just be prepared that every couple of days, reach out, see how he's doing, that type of thing. Now, it does feel like you will see each other over the next couple of months, but it's going to be very far and few between. Okay, so just be prepared for that.
All right, that's it for her.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over our list now,
Okay.
everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your name. All right, next up on our list here is Bree Matthews, then Marie Loon Fortin, then we have Melissa Bray, then Chris Santos, then Carissa Buford, then Bianca Al, then Alexis B, then Connie H, then Mark Andre, then Amber Lee, then Brittany Hosking, then Poonam Kangura, then Claudia O. After Claudia is Diane Robles, then Maddie Cruz Munoz, then we have Shaz, then Tiffany Soto, then Shuna Norton, then Kristen Yu, then Melissa Sweeney, then Lauren Wallace, then Jaden Willis, then we have Angelica Y, then Anna Abatino, then Angela Green, then Crystal Emite, then Sky05, then Michelle Placencia, then Rosa Lescano, then Caitlin Brienne. And that's it for now.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would like to get on that list that I just read and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Thank you so much, everyone. And thank you so much, Maddie Cruz, for the rose.
Aw, thank you, honey.
All right.
Okay.
And remember, everyone, keep on tapping the screen. You guys are doing a great job so far. Our next like goal is 40,000 likes. And once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Bree Matthews.
Hi,
Hello,
Bree.
Bree. She gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Bree's first question is, you said in my email questions that World War III would start in a few years. That is very concerning. How will that affect the US and UK?
It's not going to be as bad as you think, okay? So what I hear is that, there is going to be some unrest in the US, but you're kind of already living through some of that as it is now. It's not as scary as it seems. So it is going to affect some of our food chain and things like that, which is already happening now. It's going to feel a lot like it did during the beginning of COVID, where things were not accessible and there was a lot of restrictions and things like that. Okay. So it's honestly not going to be something you can't survive or live through. Okay. So don't stress and worry about it, is what I want to tell you. All right.
All right. Her next question is, you also said I'd most likely retire next October rather than June. If World War III is coming, I'm not sure why I'd keep working. What is my main motivation to stay on an extra 3 months?
It feels to me like they're going to just ask you to stay because they're not going to have somebody trained. And so you being you will accommodate is what I hear. It's not happening next year. So I don't want you to be stressing and worrying about it. It's not something that you need to worry and focus. You want to focus your energy more on the positive side of things. Okay. We already know that there's a lot going on around us and there's a lot of things that are out of our control. And I don't want you to think that fighting and our government is going to be something that you need to stress and worry about. Okay. Live your life, be in a positive mindset. Do not focus on the things that are happening around you in that way. Okay. Because as we focus our attention on the good or the bad, it has to expand. So it's important you focus your attention on your life and your happy moments and your enjoyment and not stress and worry about things that you're completely out of your control. Okay.
All right. Her next question is there a way to stop an imminent war from happening or at least delaying it?
100%. We have the ability to affect our reality just by our thoughts. So if we focus on world peace, they've done lots of studies about this where you have groups of people who just focus on world peace, and it's something we do every year at the end of the year. It is a world peace meditation. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you focus on world peace, 100% it will affect the reality around you. So if we had collectively come together and we focus more on that, we will affect the energy of this fighting and the conflict around us. Okay. So yes, go to sleep. As you're going to sleep, be positive about things and really send out loving, positive, peaceful energy.
All right. Her next question is, where would be the safest place to be if war breaks out? I was really looking forward to enjoying retirement, not living out years in hiding, assuming it gets that bad.
It's not going to be like that. No, it's not going to be like that at all. I hear for you, honey, you already have more than enough places that you can go that are already safe. The places, the states, there are lots of places, lots of zones that are safe zones. You don't have to worry and stress. It's not going to be as bad as you're imagining it. Okay. It's not going to be that you're living in hiding, that we have to hide or anything like that. Okay. It'll feel far off, but it will definitely affect, ability to travel or the ability to have things come in that you are used to and accustomed to having. That's all. Yeah.
All right. Her last question here is, there is a new stain in my newly refinished hardwood floor. After I had someone hose it for me. Yes. Will my floor repair person be able to get it out at the price he quoted me, or will the whole floor need to be refinished again?
No, it does feel to me like, okay, they can do a good enough job to repair what is there that you won't notice it as much. If you want it perfect, you'll need the whole floor done. If you're okay with it just being a little bit off, then it can be done that way as well. So the quote that you got will cover that. It's just that it's not going to look awful. I hear it'll be okay to just go with the patch job, I guess is what you would call it. That you don't have to do the whole floor. Although you're a bit I don't know if I can say it like this. You're a little bit OCD when it comes to things like that, so it might bother you. In the long run, it may be something that you will want to replace anyways, because for you, you'll see it. It's very minimal, is what they're telling me. So they could patch it enough for it to be okay. All right.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Bree.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortin. Welcome back. Marie Loon gets 2 sets of questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, I have this dream of having a pickup truck and have been manifesting it. When will I get it?
Okay, so they're saying it's going to be about 2 years before you get this truck that you're looking and that you're seeing. So it's a 2-year wait, is what I hear.
All right. Her next question is, do you still see my boss Ray help me get a horse? You mentioned January. Still that timeline?
Yeah, yeah, and Ray is very helpful for you. So this is somebody who's come into your life to help you in a lot of ways, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you mentioned I'd meet my next person through a friend of mine. 2 of my friends introduced me to guys. One I have met, his name is Steven, or Stephane, and the other I haven't met yet, Kevin. Are either my person?
It feels no to the first one. The second one definitely has the characteristics that you're looking for and the personality that you're looking for. I hear neither one is the person, but Kevin, when you meet him, is going to be a close vibrational match, so you'll at least know what you're looking for when it happens again. Okay. All right, they'll be similar to this person.
All right. Her next question is, I am late with my 2021 and 2022 taxes due to cash flow. Will it all be okay?
Yeah.
Right. Her next question is the timeline to meet my person still the same, around 9 months now? Anything else my guys want to share about him?
So as somebody who's definitely a very happy soul, they're gonna bring a lot of joy into your life. Yeah, it's still 9 months away for you. Um, I hear it's important that you get clear on the type of person that you're looking for, honey, and why you're looking for them, because it's not enough to just be like, I want my partner. It's got to be like, why do you want this individual, and what are you expecting or hoping will happen because this person comes into your life? And what I hear for you is this individual is just going to help you to expand more into who you are. So they're a great addition to you.
All right. Her next question here is, do you still see Jade, the bard manager, leaving? If yes, still around December or January?
January. Yeah. Yeah, I still see them leaving. It's going to get uncomfortable for this individual, is what I hear. So yeah.
All right. Her next question is, once Jade is gone, do you see me becoming the bar manager? And if yes, is it a good idea for me? I don't want to lose momentum on my own business.
You won't lose momentum, honey, because these two things kind of work hand in hand. So your own business, some of what you're doing with this business is kind of training or preparing you for what you're going to be doing with your own business as well. So it is, they go hand in hand. This is part of your training, is what your guides are saying. Okay. Yeah. But it is definitely worth it.
All right. And her last question is, what does Ray, my boss, have in mind for me in her business?
Very much likes you, sees that you are somebody who will be there as one, kind of her security. It's like bringing in stability and just a really close bond between the two of you. It really feels like this individual was sent to you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hmm.
That's it for Marie Loon.
All right.
Our next question here is from Melissa Bray.
Hey,
Hello,
Melissa.
who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back.
Hmm.
Melissa's first question here is, hi girls, been a while. I texted John last Wednesday. He didn't text back yet. Will he? If so, when?
It does feel to me like you will talk. It does feel like it's still a few weeks away before he even tries to respond, honey. What I hear with him is it's very fear based. So he's afraid to open the door to you, is what it feels like. Okay. So just be aware that this individual definitely is on that fear energy and not receptive at this point. Okay. It feels to me like if you're lucky, it'll be 3 weeks before you guys even talk. Yeah. He's very afraid.
All right. Her next question is, has he been thinking about me? If so, what?
He does think about you. I mean, often it's a little bit of guilt because of the way that he behaved, and the fact that he is afraid is what he thinks about a lot.
All right. And Melissa's last question is, I know you said it will be hot and cold for a while.
Mhm.
I'm okay with whatever I do. I really like him. Sorry, I'm okay with whatever. I do really like him. And I know you said he has a lot of trauma around
Mhm.
relationships. To be patient. And I will. And I will. I don't want anything adding to it. I'm just working on myself. My question is, when can you see him reaching out first and making an effort? Thanks, girls.
Mhm. So they do say that there will be some communication around Christmas. What I hear with him is that there's nothing you can do to make him open up. The best thing is to work on yourself during this time. He just feels to me like somebody who is very, very afraid. And that fear is what he is feeding into. So he's not at this moment brave enough to overcome it. He allows himself to get carried away with the fear, and so that's a big part and a big motivation for him. So I 100% agree with you taking care of yourself and doing for yourself and really focusing on what you need and who you are and really going in depth inside internal. This is going to help you feel better. Also, fall in love with yourself, honey, because this helps you to feel better about everything around you as well. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. That's
Mhm.
it for her.
All right.
All right, and for those of you who are just joining us, hello, welcome, welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered, and $50 will get you 10 questions answered.
Mhm.
And if you forget or would like to know those prices again, they're right on your screen.
There you go.
Also, keep on tapping, everyone. We are halfway to our like goal. Once we
Good
make it to
job.
40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. All right, next up on our list here, I'm going to go over it again, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your name. All right, next on our list is Chris Santos, then Carissa Buford, then Bianca Al, then Catherine K, then Alexis B, then Connie H, then Mark Andre, then Amber Lee, then Brittany Hosking, then Punam Kangura, then Claudia O, then we have Diane Robles, then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Kimber Pell, then Shaz, then Tiffany Soto, then Shuna Norton, then Kristen Yu, then Melissa Sweeney, then Lauren Wallace, then we have Jaden Willis, then Angelica Y, then Anna Abatino, then Angela Green, then Crystal Emite, then Sky05, then Michelle Placencia, then Rosa Lascano, then Caitlin Brienne, then Brianna Younger, then Andrea DeCondo, then Carmen F., then Amanda Gable, then Sandra Phelps, then Kayleen Rodriguez. After K is Veronica Gomez, then Jennifer Waters, and that's it for now. Thank you all so much, everyone.
Mhm.
All right, our next question here is from Chris Santos. Hello.
Hey, Chris.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, will Connor and I end up together?
So I hear that Connor is not the right vibration for you. So your guides say that they give a lot of warning with this energy. It feels to me like um Connor isn't open and receptive and isn't ready, is what I hear. So I get a no.
All right, Chris's next question is, if so, when will Connor and I be together?
So what I hear is it feels like there will be maybe a couple of times that you see each other, but it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. So just be prepared for that. And maybe just get more clear on what it is you're needing in your partner. And this will help to kind of adjust who you're attracting in. Okay.
All right, and their last question is, will my business be successful?
Yes. Yeah. It looks like it is just going to take a bit of elbow grease, I'm going to say. So a little bit of work, but not too much, actually. It looks like it takes off pretty good. Yeah. All right.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for Chris.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Carissa Buford. Welcome back, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Carisa's first question here is, when will I move?
Okay, so they're saying it's going to be the end of next year, so later next year is what I hear. Yeah. Actually they're saying around September, October.
All right. Carisa's next question is, will it be an apartment or house?
It looks like you're going to be moving into a single story home. So it's a house, not an apartment.
All right. Their next question is, Angel Crest, Wynn Road, or Charleston apartment?
None of those. No.
All right. Her next question is, will my next baby be with T?
No. Sorry.
All right. And Carisa's last question is, time frame in the supervisor position, or should I go for the case tech job?
No, you will get a supervisory position, I hear. Although if you feel like applying for the other job, that's okay too. I hear that it won't be until around April of next year. So the opening doesn't happen until then, is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Carisa.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Bianca Al. Hello,
Hello.
Bianca. Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Bianca's first question here is, I have not seen Muhammad in a while. What's going on with him? Why has he not come to the gym lately?
It does feel to me like it's work related, so things have gotten very busy. It's just I hear he's still going. It just might be at a different time, is what they're showing. Okay, honey, it's just not as often. Very busy is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Bianca's next question is, what are his feelings towards me? Is he daydreaming about me?
I wouldn't say that he does that. He thinks about you sometimes, especially when he is in or coming to the gym. It feels more casual when he thinks about you, so it's nothing like he's not I don't know how to put this, like, other than, like, not dirty thoughts is what I'm hearing, okay? So it's nothing like that, but he does think about seeing you for sure.
All right. And her last question is, when do you see him approaching me? And how is he going to do it?
He'll just talk to you, I hear, the next time he sees you, because it does feel like there's going to be a bit of time between the two of you seeing each other. I'm hearing, though, it's not until around January that he has the I guess, the guts to actually approach you. Okay, so it feels like it'll be around January.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, there is now 10 minutes left to get on the list, everyone. 10 more minutes left to donate. So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. And again, there is 10 minutes left to donate, 10 more minutes left to get on the list. Also, we are more than halfway to our like goal, so keep on tapping the screen, everyone. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions from the comments. You guys are awesome. We'll get there. All right. Our next question here is from Catherine K. Hello, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine.
Catherine gets 10 questions.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you so much.
All right.
Catherine's first question here is, good day, ladies.
Hello, hello.
Corey says he is not in the position to bring any type of funding, cash or loan, for his half of the property. Is he being honest about this?
It does feel like in this moment, but I hear that will change. So I would hold out for the partnership until funds are also included, okay? Yeah. It will change for him.
All right. Catherine's next question is, will Corey and I be able to close for December 1st on the property, or will we be granted an extension to figure out the funding?
It'll be an extension, I hear, but his part will get covered is what I hear. So they are really stressing, honey, that you make sure Corey comes up with the funding on his own, okay?
All right. Her next question is, Corey is working on a flip, renovate and sell property. When he sells the flip, he says he will be using those funds towards our development project. Is he being honest?
He is. However, again, ask for the extension and wait until the funds come to you before you make any kind of commitment with this individual, okay?
All right. Her next question is, do you see my registered LIRA being used in the development project with Corey?
No, I hear that. No, not. I don't get a yes on that, so I hear no. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do you see Corey and I paying for a broker whose role is to help get financing from a lender for the development project? Part of me wants to do this on my own and to avoid the cost of the broker.
Yeah, I don't hear that you necessarily need the broker. Here's the thing: the broker will make things faster. You can get there without that individual. I do here. It just takes longer. It's going to take a little bit more time for you to figure things out. With the broker, it's faster because they have the connections that you need. So it really just depends on how much time you need to make it happen. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, you said the buyer name for my condo listing is Anna. Is Anna also related to my ex-husband's side of the family?
No, it's a totally independent individual. Doesn't know anybody on that side of your family at all, or your ex at all.
Right. Her next question is, one moment here. She said, if you answered yes to my previous question, do you sense any hesitation on Anna's part to view the condo or to put an offer forward because I am the listing agent and former owner of the condo?
No. So it was a no. This individual isn't connected to you in any way. It's an independent person that's new to you.
All right. Her next question is, if Anna does submit an offer, do you see the closing date this year or next year?
It feels to me like it would be early next year. So the offer will come in pretty quick, but with the paperwork and everything, it just feels like it takes a month or so before everything gets finalized. So it'll be early next year.
All right. Her next question is, Anna's son Albert still has some of Danny's personal belongings. He said on numerous occasions he will hand over the belongings. Why has he not done so? Thinking about calling him to discuss this.
It just feels like I got busy. I have not made it a priority is a big part of it. I would call. Yeah. It feels like something that you should deal with now.
All right. And her last question is, do you see me investing part of my LIRA or all of it with Steve's trust fund investment?
Yeah, that one does feel like it's a little bit a little bit different. I do hear yes with stipulation is what they say. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but it does look like there will be some kind of stipulation with it. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Catherine. That's it for
Mhm.
her. All right. And there is now 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to get on the list. So, again, if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
And again, that's 5 more minutes left to get on the list. All right, our next question here is from Alexis B. Welcome
Hey,
back.
honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, hi, ladies. Rebecca, thank you for my email questions. I know you said we'll get a chance to talk, but that, I know you said we'll get a chance to talk, but that his explanation will fall short. I'm
Mhm.
not really sure how to go about things because usually my first instinct is to just cut the person off,
Mhm.
but I don't want to overreact. Do I just voice my communication preferences and kind of let it go?
Yeah, what I hear is just be careful how you word things. Try not to bruise the ego too much with this individual because if you do, it can be catastrophic for the relationship itself. It just feels like it's going to be a partial explanation and you do deserve more, honey. I think it's just how you say it is very important. Okay. So just try not to be angry when you do communicate and try to come from a place that's a little bit more calm. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, do we have a time frame for reaching out?
It does feel to me like it's going to be within the next 2 months. So it does feel like there's this hesitation or there's something that's kind of getting in the way of this happening. So for you, I think getting into the right mindset will help that energy move along faster. Right now, because of where you're at vibrationally, it's kind of a block. Um, Clear out any kind of frustrations or any kind of negative energies or thoughts that you might have. Do that through meditation, through journaling, whatever you need to do to get that out, and that will help a lot. Okay, and you can move that timeline up sooner. I hear if you get into a more positive space and you get a little bit more receptive to the communication instead of like I gotta say my piece kind of thing. Okay.
All right, and her last question is, does Jay project negative feelings onto him about us? We used to be good friends, but he has a crush on me and would sometimes be inappropriate. So I distanced myself. I
Mhm.
feel like he's a bad influence.
I would say not yeah, I guess a little bit. Um he interferes in a mild way is what they say. So it's not a complete interference, but mildly annoying. Yes. Yeah. It definitely is I think a good thing that you distance yourself because it's not a good match anyways. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Alexis. That's it for her.
All right.
Right, there is now 2 more minutes left to get on the list,
All
everyone.
right.
2 more minutes left to get on the list. All right, we have a quick clarification here
Mhm.
for Carissa.
Okay.
One moment. All right, Carissa Buford says, can I get clarification on moving? I'm currently living with my sister, so I would have to stay with her till September.
That's what it feels like. And it's okay. I mean, it's doable. It's not necessarily the best, but it's doable, is what I hear. So yeah, I don't see you bouncing around if that's what you're asking.
All right,
Okay.
thank you so much. Our next question here is from Connie H.
Hey,
Hello,
Connie.
Connie. Connie gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back.
Hmm.
Connie's first question is Happy Thursday. Has Hannah met her life partner?
Yes, it looks like yes. Yep. Very
Right, her
cool.
next question is Levi working through his feelings to come in or still being stubborn?
I will say this. Levi thinks about his feelings. I would say still in a place of working through them, not fully there yet, but definitely is thinking about feelings and getting through them. Yes, but not quite where he needs to be. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is When will I hear from Levi or should I reach out?
It'd be okay for you to reach out. I would say if you wanted to, using, Thanksgiving is a good excuse. Because it's not outrageous for you to be reaching out anyways, but I would say, just to say happy Thanksgiving, thinking about you, that type of thing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is What do my guides need me to hear?
I think for you more than anything, it's getting really focused. Sometimes you're so they tell me you overthink a lot, so you go all over the place sometimes. So get really focused on the things that you're trying to have happen in your life and don't let yourself get swayed off of them, okay? So really learn how to focus your energy and your thoughts and your feelings. That way everything kind of falls into place easier for you, okay?
All right. And Connie is donating her last question.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you
you
so
so much,
much.
honey.
All right. Let's give a big thank you to Connie
Yay!
H. One of you gets a free question courtesy of her.
Yeah, I'm always doing that. Thanks, honey. All right.
All right.
Got one?
Yes, I've got one.
Mhm.
All right. Our free question is for Carly, who says, Will I get accepted for my own flat soon? Been waiting so long.
Yeah, soonish. It feels to me like it's gonna take about I'm sorry, 6 more months. Sorry. And yeah, takes a little bit of time still.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Connie, for donating that.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now 10,000 likes away from our like goal, everyone. So keep on
Yay!
tapping. We'll get there in no time. Once we
Mm-hmm.
make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the
That's
comments.
right.
All right. And we are now going to be closing our list, everyone. Don't worry if you are just finishing off your donations. Finish them off. You're all good. And we are now closing our list for everyone else. So we won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. However, email questions are going to be available for those of you who still want to get your questions answered. Those are not answered on the live, they're answered by email. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and if any of you are having issues with your payments before the list was closed or anything like that, please just go to the live support, okay? That's in the link in the bio. But for the rest of you, our list is closed, so we are not going to be taking any more new donation questions. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
One moment here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here is from, I'm going to read out our list, okay?
Sure.
Our next question on our list here is from Mark Andre, then Amber Lee, then Brittany Hosking, then Poonam Kangura, then Claudia O, then we have Diane Robles, then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Kimber Pell, then Shaz, then Tiffany Soto. After Tiffany is Shuna Norton, then Kristen Yu, then Melissa Sweeney, then Lauren Wallace, then we have Jaden Willis, then Angelica Y, then Anna Abatino, then Angela Green, then Crystal Emite, then Sky05, then Michelle Placencia, then Rosa Liscano, then Caitlin Brienne, then Brianna Younger, then Andrea DeCondo, then Carmen F., then Amanda Gable, then Sandra Phelps, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Bianca Burgos, then Veronica Gomez. Then we have Jennifer Waters, then Veronica Escamilla, then Veronica L., interesting, then Mel Padron, then Michelle McPhail, then Maria Calcera, then Alana Pollock, then Keandra Robinson, then Melissa Bray, then Jenny Pepper, then Kristen Yu, then Anita B., then Tegan Niekamp, then Terry B., and that is it for now. There might be a couple others who are added to the bottom of that list if you donated just before our list was closed. So don't panic if you didn't hear your name there right away. You can always go to the live support if you need help with that. Thank you so much, everyone. And remember, our list is now closed for the rest of you. However, email questions are available through the link in the bio. If any of you still want to get your questions answered, you can do so that way. Those are not answered on the live. They're answered by email, but they are just as in-depth. All right, our next question here. Actually, before that, I want to say thank you so much, Lisa, for the bracelets. You're awesome.
Aw, thanks, honey.
All right, our next question here is from Mark Andre. Hello,
Hey, Mark.
Mark gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Mark's first question here is, I told C how I felt about him. It turned a little weird. What was he/is thinking after I was upfront with him? Still a chance of romantic reconciliation?
Yeah, I hear yes. I do hear for C that it is a bit too soon. There's some healing that has to happen first, but don't give up is what they say. Okay, so stay open and receptive to the connection. It will happen again. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I know this may sound weird, but in my walk this morning with my dog, a stranger told me that my dog liked him better than me. I was doing some training/discipline at the time. Am I overthinking that? Does she not like me?
She likes you. That person is up their own butts. I'm sorry, but that is not accurate at all. I don't know who does that, but no, that is definitely not true.
All right. And Mark's last question here is, starting a new position on December 4th. Am I making the right personal and professional move?
Yes, absolutely. It opens doors for you, honey, and you're going to find that in the next couple of years, things are going to move very quickly and rapidly into a very financially secure situation. Okay. So definitely the right choice. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, Mark.
Yes.
Sorry someone said that to you. All
it's
right.
not true. So
No. All right. Our next question here is from Amber Lee. Hello, Amber.
Hi, honey.
Amber gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Thank you so much and welcome back.
Yes.
Amber's first question here is, good afternoon, ladies. I feel like someone's energy has latched onto me. I tried cleaning it earlier, but I'm feeling irritated. What are you hearing? Has someone's energy latched onto me?
So the thing is with you, you're an empath. So, if you're around somebody that you don't maybe recognize as having an off day, it can definitely be affecting you. I hear it isn't somebody that you know. So it is somebody that you've maybe just been around, but you aren't necessarily personal with. Okay. So what I would suggest is do a meditation where it is about clearing your energy field. And then I would just put that Mercury bubble I think I've talked to you about before, where, put the bubble around you. I make it Mercury because it looks like a mirror. And that way, any energy that's coming at you can go back to where it came from. And this will help. You may want to wash your hands with the intention of clearing out that energy as well.
All right. Amber's next question is, general for the next 2 weeks. Things have been going great. I'm in all areas, and you weren't wrong. When you said work was going to be a lot with a new position, what's coming up?
So I do hear with you. I mean, you've got a great handle on work. It feels like they're quite impressed with you. You are being kind of observed, but you're doing a great job. So don't even stress or worry about that. They're very much liking you in this new position, and it does look like there is going to be some more expansion with this company. So it's going well. You're doing a good job, honey.
All right, and Amber's last question is, I'm curious to know the energy that you're picking up regarding the insurance. I know you mentioned that you said you saw a partial payment, but I'm entitled to the full amount. That's how it's worded on the paper, and it's
Mhm.
also the policy that I paid for.
Mhm.
Should I cancel and get my full premiums back? I meet with the advisor on Monday. What do you still see? Thank you
I
always.
don't hear that you need to cancel. It just looks like there might be some fees or something that they do deduct, okay? So it's always hidden. Even if your thing says that it's like you're supposed to get all of it, they always have something hidden is what I hear. So it's going to be just hidden fees. It's not a huge amount that they're deducting. It just really feels like it's a percentage and it's the fees that they justify. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you so much, Amber. That's it for her.
Okay.
And we just made it to our like goal. Great job,
Yay!
everyone. You guys are awesome.
Woohoo! All right.
All right, that means that it is now time for 5 free questions.
Yeah.
Yay! Great job.
Good timing. All right.
Yes. All right, and I want to say thank you so much, Asnath. Thank you, Genuine Tarot Readings. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Asnath again, and thank you again, Nicole. You
Aw,
guys
thanks.
are awesome.
Thank you, you guys.
All right, 5 free question time.
Yay!
Our first free question here. One moment.
Mhm.
All right, our first free question is from Asnath, who says, Will I get the trips job?
Yes, it looks like you will, honey. Yeah. Please keep me posted.
All right, our next question here is from Linda, who says, Will I be in a committed relationship with Dean?
So I do hear that there will be an attempt at. It's not your forever person though. Okay.
All right, our next question is from Jen, who says, Are the energies still aligned for Sal to come back around and fix things?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Maya, who says, Will me and H get married?
Oh, I heard no. Oh, sorry.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from. One moment here.
All right.
From Brittany. Brittany says, Should I stay at my current job till I finish my degree?
Yes. Yeah. It's too hard, I think, for you to switch into something new and still focus and concentrate on your degree, honey. So I hear yes. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome.
Yes, you are.
Keep on tapping the screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who donated before the list was closed. However, email questions are available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. Those are not answered on the live, they're answered by email, but they are just as in depth. All right, and thank you so much, everyone. Also, remember, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug.
Mm-hmm.
So stick around until the end. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Brittany Hosking. Welcome
Hi,
back,
Brittany.
Brittany, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Brittany's first question is, I am waiting to get into the University of Maryland for biotechnology. When I complete my degree, will I find the job in the field?
Yes, you will. Yeah. It does feel to me like you're gonna find something quite I'm gonna say it really feels like it completes things for you. So it's really gonna be a good experience.
All right, her next question is, how long will it take to complete my degree doing this all online?
So it does feel like it takes a little bit longer than expected. They're saying, yeah, it's about 1.5 years before everything is all finalized, is what I hear.
All right, and her last question is, when in January do you see me getting pregnant?
More towards the end, they say.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for Brittany.
All right.
Our next question here is from Poonam Kangura. Welcome
Hi,
back,
honey.
Poonam, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Poonam's first question here is, Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
My first question is about me going to New Jersey in February to help my mom since my sister's going out of the country. Just a little nervous because I have to do everything alone. Am I going to do good?
You will. Yeah. It'll be just fine. Yeah. It'll be easier than you expect, honey. Yeah. Your worrying is way worse than what it actually is what I hear, okay?
All right. Her next question is regarding my sister's in laws. They went to India, but you said they will come in 12 months since her mother in law's green card needs to renew.
Mhm.
So, do you still see them staying there 12 months or less?
I still see them staying there, yeah.
All right. And Poonam's last question is general, please.
Yeah, I mean, for you, the next 4 months do feel like they're kind of sped up. So it feels to me like you really got to be very focused. The most important thing I think for you is making your manifestation declarations. Okay. So really get clear on the things that you want for 2024, and don't let yourself get sidetracked with the things around you. Okay. So really get clear on it. I like to write things down. I'm a list girl. So writing out the things that you want to see come to fruition in 2024 is a really good way of making things happen. Okay. But you have a lot of positive energy around you that's helping guide you from the other side. So just know that this is a good time for you to do your manifesting the next 4 months, specifically, they say. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
That's it for Poonam.
All right.
Our next question here is from Claudia O.
Hey,
Hello,
Claudia.
Claudia. She gets a few questions here.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Claudia.
All right.
Her first question is Rebecca, is Jar still coming back to me romantically? Sad crying face.
Aw, don't be sad. So yes, they say in time this is going to all turn around and things are going to get better between the two of you, okay, honey? So please try not to be sad. Try to have a more positive outlook. I know it's hard because on the outside things don't look like they're working, but internally there are things shifting. So it's important that you do keep it happy and excitement is important and key to how things move. Okay. So if you're feeling nervous, afraid, scared, worried, that's really going to get in the way of things moving along. So when you think about Jar, I want you to be positive. I want you to think about the good times. I want you to think about what it's going to feel like to be together, that type of thing, and keeping it positive, but think it in a positive way. So I don't want you to think about you two being together and it's not happening and then you're feeling sad. I want you to think about what it's going to feel like, that you know what that feeling is like because you've had it before, and just focus your energy there. Does that make sense?
All
Okay.
right. Her next question is one moment here.
Okay.
Sorry, did I just say what's he been thinking about me?
The first one is all you did,
All
I
right.
think.
Her
Yeah.
next question is what's he been thinking about regarding me and him ending things with me?
It does feel like there has been some regrets. I will say that he has the ability to kind of turn off the overthinking, unlike you. Like you guys are very opposite coins when it comes to that. So he does turn off the overthinking, but he does have some, they say, guilt. So there is some remorse, there is some guilt, there is some like I don't feel good about it, about what happened. Okay. So do you believe that there is that remorse aspect of things? Yeah.
All right. Her next question is has Jar been dating or intimate with anyone?
I don't see that he's been intimate with anybody. I do get the sense that he might have spoke with somebody a couple of times, but it doesn't feel like it turned into anything.
All right. Her next question is have my prayers or candles helped to bring him back? How's
It
that working?
it definitely helps. It helps in you refocusing your energy. I think the part that you're missing or where things aren't working out for you, honey, is when you get back into your feelings of fear and worry and stress. Because when we go into that vibration, that goes out. And so it's really important that if you feel that you shift yourself back into the right alignment and don't let yourself get carried away with feeling afraid, feeling worried, feeling stressed, feeling like it's not going to happen. Just readdress, this is what I want, this is how I want it, this is going to happen. I have the utmost faith that this is what I'm going to get, right? So it's shifting your thoughts and feelings to what you want, not what you don't want. Okay?
All right. Her next question is when will Jar realize he wants me back?
So it does feel like over the next couple of months there is going to be some significant feelings coming up for Jar. It does feel like it takes a bit of time for him to realize, um, only because he has a really good way of keeping himself busy and distracted from his feelings. So it does feel like it's a couple of months before he really realizes things should have gone a different way.
All right. Thank you so much. Her next question is, has Jar decided he wants me back? If not, when will he?
He hasn't yet. I mean, he thinks about you, I hear, but he hasn't yet opened up to the possibility of returning. So you just have to be patient, they say. It does feel like you'll have a sense of the shift within the next couple of months, but I'm not hearing him coming back until really in the new year is what they're saying, okay?
All right, her next question is, will Jar reach out to me on his own? When do you see him doing it?
I don't necessarily hear him reaching out on his own. It feels like you'll reach out. I do hear that you will reach out around the holidays, so not this holiday, but for Christmas. Just to say maybe Merry Christmas or Happy New Year around that time, and then there will be a response, I hear. But it's very minimal, is what they're saying. So it's not going to be a significant thing, other than the fact that he does respond. I guess that is significant, but he's not going to be open yet for everything to come back to where it was before. Okay, so just be patient.
All right, her next question is, Rebecca, will my leaving the vaccine job still be seamless and drama free? I keep trying to keep to myself, but it irks me that they didn't do anything for my birthday.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel like it's going to be a pretty seamless thing. I would say this is part of the reason why you're leaving, right? Is that it's not a great fit for you anyways. Yeah. So it should be mostly okay. Yeah. The only part I guess would be the hurt feelings. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, were they trying to get me to leave by not including me, or how come I felt that way with them?
I don't know why you get that way. I feel like it's more you're taking it a bit personal. They're just very self-absorbed is what I hear. And so they didn't necessarily even pay attention to the way that it felt. So um I kind of hear like good riddance. You guys didn't care enough about me. It's not that they're trying to not care about you. It just feels like they're just very self-absorbed people. Don't take it personal.
All right, her next question is, can I have a timeline for when Jar and I will be spicy again, please? I need some hope for the future.
Yeah, that feels to me like that's still about 4 months away. Okay, honey. It does feel like you'll connect before that, but it still feels like it's about 4 months away. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, has Jay gotten over me?
Not fully. No. It's not easy to get over you because, you have to remember how energy works. So as you think about him, he then thinks about you. So you guys are very connected and intertwined energetically. So not easy to just get over you.
Her next question is, does he dream about me at all?
He has, yes. Yeah.
Right, and her last question is, does Jay hope we rekindle things, or is he actively trying to get over me? And will he be successful if that's the case?
He's not that type of person, so he doesn't do anything to actively get over you. It doesn't feel like that at all. It just feels more like I'm just trying to get through every day more so than I'm trying to get away from you. So I don't get that sense that he's just done. It doesn't feel like that.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for Claudia.
Okay.
One moment here.
I'll take a sip while you do
Sure.
that.
And I want to say thank you so much, Maddie Cruz, for all of the roses. You're amazing.
Oh.
She sent 80 roses.
Oh my goodness, thank
I
you so much,
know.
honey.
And Claudia said, thank you, ladies. I'm
Of
smiling
course.
with hope.
Oh, good, good.
All right. Our next question here is from Diane Robles.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Diane. She gets 3 questions.
All right.
Diane's first question here is, Mike looks at my social... Sorry. All right. Diane says, Mike looked at my socials like you said he would in a couple of weeks. Does he still have feelings for me to reach out again?
He still has feelings for you, honey. Yeah. I don't want you to get disheartened just because he hasn't. Again, that pullback was because the energy was too much for him. He'll get over that though. So yeah, it'll shift again.
All right, Diane's next question is, when will I hear or see from Mike again? Please let this be good news, lol. I hope we are not done. I've been thinking every possibility lately and energetically reaching out.
That's good. That's good. It's very important, honey, that what I would say for you, because you have a very good visual aspect to yourself, is visualize the two of you being together in person, like seeing him in person. Okay. And it has to be a moving picture. So what I would say is like see yourself opening your front door and him being there on the other side and you giving him a nice big hug. Okay. Because that's going to be the easiest way for you to bring him back more so than anything else I hear. And I don't hear that it's done, so I don't want you to stress and worry. It does feel like you still have to wait a little bit. They're saying around April before he really comes back properly. But that being said, it does feel like you will communicate before April, okay?
All right. And it actually said, been thinking very positive, I think is what I meant to say lately,
Yeah.
instead of every possibility.
Well, either way.
Yeah. All right. And Diane's last question is there anyone else around Mike, like a girl that I should be worried about?
No.
He's been active on social media lately, like a lot more than usual. Some good news, please.
Yeah, I don't hear that he has a significant person in his life. It just looks like he spends a lot of time on social media. One, because he is alone and he's bored. So that's what he uses to pass his time. It's actually a good thing that that's what he's using and that he doesn't actually have somebody there keeping him off. So just know that that is a sign that he actually doesn't have anybody around, okay? And I do want to say, just with the first question about thinking positively, we have to feel positive, not just think in a positive way. So if you're thinking positively, but you're feeling bad about it, it's going to contradict what you're trying to manifest. Okay. So everything that we manifest comes from a feeling. It starts at a feeling. So if you're feeling bad about Mike, it's going to affect Mike coming back. Okay. So I want you to just always dig into those old memories of when things feel good, what it feels like to have Mike in your life, and really focus your energy there, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Our next question here is from Mari Cruz Munoz. Hello.
Hello,
Who gets
hello.
3 questions.
All right.
Mari Cruz's first question here is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning, honey.
Will I get the loan I requested from Matt?
I hear you will. It does feel like it might not be the full amount, however, okay? So just be aware of that.
All right. Mari Cruz's next question is, how's December looking for me?
They say much better. It does feel like you can breathe a little bit more in December, so it does feel like things are actually moving in the right direction. We're letting go of some of the stressors that we've had over the last couple of months, so it does feel like it is a better month for you. However, going into the new year, February, March seems to be really good. Okay, so you do have a lot that is getting better for you. Okay.
All right. And Mari Cruz's last question, she says, donating question.
Nice.
Thank you so
I
much.
love
You're
it.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's give
Yeah.
a big thank you to Mari Cruz. One of you gets a free question from her.
Thanks.
All right. The first one that I see here is from Presley. Welcome back. Who says, will I give birth in December?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
Nice. Congrats. Please keep us
Keep me posted. Yes.
Little Sag baby.
It depends. If it's the end, it's not.
Oh, that's true. All right. Thank you so much, Mari Cruz, for donating that question. And remember, everyone, keep on tapping the screen. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. All right, back to our list here. Our next question is from Kimber Pell.
Hey,
Hello,
Kimber.
Kimber gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hello, ladies. Will my dental treatment be an easy fix for my sensitive tooth discomfort?
So it does look like it will be an easy fix, but it does take a couple of months for it to take. So just be patient is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, will our adult children notice their dad's confusion at Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think they will. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will my sister Shannon show up at my son's for Thanksgiving?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Her next question is, should I start taking the statin for borderline cholesterol?
Your guides say that you don't necessarily need it. What it is for you is it's more about your nutritional stuff. It's not necessary is what I'm hearing. However, because you don't eat a lot, I understand why it's part of what you're supposed to have. But I just hear that it's not necessarily that way that you need to take things. I would go with eggs for your cholesterol.
All right. And Kimber's last question is, will I be able to handle everything with my hubby's health in the future?
You will be able to handle it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to say that it's going to be, there are going to be hard days, but yeah, you'll be able to get through it.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Shaz. Hello,
Hey, Shaz.
Welcome back. Shaz gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, hey, ladies, I've been waiting on you. Well, welcome back. She says, recently Jay and I were good, I guess, Then out of the blue, he told me not to talk to him. What was the reason for it? I'm assuming he's in his feelings for something, but I don't know for what.
Yeah, it does feel like there's a misunderstanding is what it feels like, and somebody has said something to interfere. It does feel to me like it might be a close friend of his that has said something that has caused this to happen. Um you will get an opportunity to fix it, so don't give up, but it just feels like somebody kind of got involved on his side, so a friend of his got involved is what it feels like. Yeah.
All right, her next question is I tried reaching out to him to see what's the problem, but he wouldn't take my calls. So I sent a message telling him to grow up. How did he feel about that message? Did it
Not
hurt him?
not good, not good. No, it more ticked him off. I'm gonna say. It's really important that when you guys are communicating that you're doing so in a way that gets, your feelings across without being insulting or causing any kind of pain, okay? What I hear is it's a misunderstanding on his side. So it is important for you to have that opportunity to talk. You will get a chance to talk it out. I do hear, but it does feel like there will be a bit of a break before that happens, okay? Yeah.
All right, and Shaz's last question is will he reach out or will I still see him this month? If so, when?
I'm not hearing that it's going to be this month. You guys will talk. You're not going to see him this month, but it does look like you will talk this month. So it's not that far away. Um, but readjust yourself in the whole situation. We already know that you are much more mature and much more capable of effectively expressing your feelings than him. So we'll have to show him how to do that is really what is important here. Okay. So just give it a beat. That's what they're saying. So just give it a little bit. And I do hear that you will talk this month.
All right, thank you so much, Shaz. That's it for her.
All right.
Thank you so much, Neha, for the rose.
Oh,
You're
thanks,
awesome.
honey.
And you said, Shaz says, so he will reach out?
Yeah, you two will talk. Yes. Yeah, before the month is up, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question here is from Tiffany Soto.
Hey,
Hello,
Tiffany.
Tiffany. She gets 4 questions.
Okay.
Awesome. Tiffany's first question here is hello, good afternoon. I've been dreaming a lot. Somehow Rylan pops in the dream, and sometimes the dream has nothing to do with him and will randomly show up. Why is he randomly popping up?
So this is just again our subconscious dealing with our feelings. It helps us to then be okay in the waking life with the person. I just hear for you, it's more about you've been connecting energetically, and so having that connection, and it's just validating that the connection's still there is what I hear. Okay.
All right, Tiffany's next question is are me and Rylan meant to be together in almost every lifetime?
I wouldn't say that. There have been a couple of lives where you chose not to be together and you chose not to even actually experience that life in sequence with each other. So, not always, but very often, yes.
All right, Tiffany's next question is will I end up celebrating my birthday with Rylan?
I don't hear on your birthday. No, it does look like there will be some kind of a celebratory like dinner or something, but not on your birthday. I hear no.
All right, and Tiffany's last question here is will Rylan properly ask me to be his girlfriend? If so, when?
I hear yes. It won't be necessarily as big as you think it is, but it feels to me like that's not going to happen though until later like the new year is what I'm hearing. So it's still about 4 or 5 months away. It's not going to be as epic as you want it to be though. I'm just going to warn you now.
All right, thank you so much, Tiffany.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated, just keep your ears open for your names. All right, next up on our list is Shuna Norton, then Kristen Yu, then Melissa Sweeney, then Lauren Wallace, then we have Jaden Willis, then Angelica Y, then Anna Abatino, then Angela Green, then Crystal Emite, then Sky05, then Michelle Placencia, then Rosa Liscano, then Caitlin Brienne, then Brianna Younger, then Andrea DeCondo, then Carmen F., then Amanda Gable, then Sandra Phelps, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Bianca Burgos, then Veronica Gomez, then Jennifer Waters, then Veronica Escamilla, then Veronica L., then Mel Pedron, then Michelle McPhail, then Maria Calcera, then Alana Pollock, then Keandra Robinson, then Melissa Bray, then Jenny Pepper, then Kristen Yu, then Anita B., then Tegan Niekamp, then Terry B., then we have Vishva P., then Ashley Gonzalez, then Erica Alcala, and that is it.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And remember, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to that list that I just read. We're just finishing off everyone who was just there. But email questions are available through the link in the bio if you want to get your questions answered that way. All right. And remember to keep on tapping the screen, everyone. We are more than halfway to our like goal. Once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
All right.
All right, our next question here is from Shuna Norton. Hello again.
Shuna.
Shuna gets 2 sets of questions.
Okay.
Shuna's first question here is, a couple days ago, I was speaking with Cooper about getting ready to book tickets for New Year's. He asked if he could come for Christmas instead. However, this is my year to have them for New Year's. To explain, if I have them for Christmas, I only get them for 2.5 days, and then the second portion goes to the other parent. So last year, I had them for 2.5 days only. In the summer, I did not have them at all. I said I would really like to keep my schedule, although he said that his dad already agreed. But my ex never had that conversation with me. Cooper relented, said he'll just spend time with his friend in California before he leaves, and then just enjoy time with his friends here in Georgia and with me. I guess what I'm asking is essentially, will he enjoy his time with me over the new year and not resent me? Did my ex have a hand in this?
Well, your ex always does have a hand in it, unfortunately. Yeah. But he will enjoy himself. He'll get over it. It's all good. Don't stress it. Don't stress it, honey.
All right, her next question is, the last few days have been a little weird energy-wise. Do you still see Kira and Cooper deciding to move back to Georgia to live with me and finishing high school?
Yeah, honey. I mean, that's always been, it's getting harder and harder on the other end for them to live comfortably and happily. So, yeah, they're still coming to you.
All right. Her next question is Chad H dating or interested in anyone else? Do you still see us
No.
getting engaged to one another?
Yeah, I don't see anybody else in Chad's life. So you don't have to worry there.
All right. Our next question here is from, there is a lot going on in real estate right now. Lawsuit against...
Who is it from?
This is still Shuna.
Oh, still Shuna. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were saying somebody else.
No, sorry. This is Shuna's next question.
Okay.
She says, there's a lot going on in real estate right now.
Yeah.
Lawsuit against NAR and a few brokerages surrounding the issue of sellers having to contribute to buyer agents' commission. Will this affect my career, the ability to financially take care of myself and family?
No, not at all. Don't worry about that. You know, with real estate, there's always this up and down, and it picks back up again in March is what I hear. So I'm not concerned at all. Yeah, it'll be just fine.
All right, Shuna's next question is, I plan to study to pass the Florida real estate exam to get my license there also. Will I successfully pass the exam when I do take it?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
All right. And Shuna's last question is, can I email my last question?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, honey.
All right. Thank you
Okay.
so much, Shuna. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much for the gifts. It's roses, 8 roses from Tammy Niles. Thank
Thanks,
you, Tammy.
Tammy.
All right. Our next question here is from...
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Kristen Yu. Hello, Kristen. Kristen gets 3 questions.
Okay.
First question here is... All right, Kristen's first question is, we had a house fire. What month do you think my house will be done and ready to move back into?
Okay, so it looks like it won't be ready for at least 6 months is what I'm hearing, honey. So it does look like you're gonna have to have accommodations until then.
All right, her next question is, my son is really struggling with mental health and substance use.
Mhm.
What more can I do to help him?
I think the most important thing is holding a vibration of non-judgment with your son is very, very key to his well-being. You have to let him fail is what your guides are really stressing. Okay. So you cannot be there to pick him up. You have to let him hit rock bottom. It's hard, but it is what he needs. And this will help him wake up. Okay. So you can be there as an ear, but don't be there as a handout or don't be there to like pick him up. You can just be there to listen if he needs it. Okay.
All right. And Kristen's last question is Kay my soulmate and will I be with him eventually?
This is somebody who is definitely a part of your soul group. I wouldn't say this is your soulmate particularly, but part of your soul group, which is why there's such a draw. I hear there's somebody better for you that's coming into your life.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Kristen.
Okay.
Our next question is from Melissa Sweeney, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Melissa's first question here is do I know the man I am meant to be with, or is it someone new?
No, it's somebody new. You haven't met them. Yeah. They're not here yet.
All right. Melissa's next question is when will I meet the man I'm meant to be with?
It looks like it's about 6 months away.
All right. And Melissa's last question is where will I meet him?
So it does feel like it's a public uh area. So it's outside, as it feels like an opened area to me. So it does feel like it's an outside area. Um they are showing a shopping strip or something to that effect, but it's outdoors. So um at like a strip mall, I guess that's what they call that, right? Where the shops are like all beside each other. So that's where I see you meeting.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Ashley Ortiz, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ashley's first question here is hi, ladies. My boyfriend and I applied for an apartment and they haven't given us an answer, just asking a bunch of questions that feels like our time is being wasted.
Mhm.
Will we be accepted to one before the month ends?
I'm not hearing to this place, so it doesn't look like it's a yes. It does look like you will find something. I hear it's going to happen mid-December is what they're saying. Okay, so you will be moving mid-December is where the acceptance happens. Like,
All right. Ashley's next question is I'm working out and have PCOS, so it's hard to lose weight.
Mhm.
Will I see results anytime soon?
Yes, I think for you more than anything, it's getting your hormonal levels more balanced. I do hear that a natural path would be beneficial for you. Yours can be rectified with the proper, they're saying diet and supplements. So it does feel like there is more that could be done that hasn't been done for you. Okay. So I would talk to a naturopath that specializes in um, PCOS. How do I say it?
PCOS.
PCOS. Thank you. Because they can definitely give you a little bit more treatment that you might not see with your general practitioner. Okay.
All right. And Ashley's last question is am I doing the right thing by waiting to be settled into a new home to start my journey in school to be a nurse?
Yeah. Yeah. You have to be more in a more stable environment first before you can move things along in the trajectory that you need. Okay. So yeah, you are definitely doing the right thing.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Lauren Wallace. Hello.
Hey, Lauren.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Lauren's first question here is Rebecca, Dan and I did end up having dinner Tuesday night. How is he feeling afterwards about me and how it went?
Good, good. It feels like it went well. It feels like it was actually surprisingly went well. So it feels good.
All right. Lauren's next question is I noticed he was texting his ex and another girl a lot while we were hanging out. It definitely bothered me.
Mhm.
What is going on there?
I mean, he does that just so that he can say to himself, this isn't something serious, but eventually it will stop. So, right now you guys are still in that friend zone. That will shift. Just have some patience, okay?
All right. Her next question is he again didn't make a move. Did he
Mhm.
think about it and why does he hold himself back?
Well, he holds himself back because he's not sure yet how he wants to move forward with you. He still wants you in his life, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't have had you over for supper. But he definitely isn't sure how to move things forward without it being awkward. So that's really where he stands on that. At this moment, he's just not ready, but he will be. Yeah. He'll get over that.
All right. Lauren's next question is he going to the tailgate on Thursday with another girl?
No, I don't hear that he's going with another girl.
All right. And Lauren's last question is does he want a romantic future with us and when will that unfold? Thanks again, Rebecca.
What I hear right now is he's not quite ready for it to be a romantic thing. He will be open and receptive to it, but it looks like it's not going to happen until, going into 2024. I hear around April for the two of you is just a very significant time. Um, Up until then, just be yourself, be lighthearted, make it fun and friendly, and don't worry so much about the seriousness of it, because I think for him, he just needs to relax. He's so wound tight about it that he doesn't allow himself to relax around you.
All right. Thank you so much, Lauren. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from, oh, actually, she gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Wait, 4 more questions.
4 more questions. All
Nope,
right.
5 more questions. It was like 1, 1, 1. All right. Lauren, we'll continue on with you then.
All right.
Lauren Wallace, her next question is, I get a feeling that Dan went on a date last night because he said he went out for drinks and wasn't on his phone, which he normally always is with just friends. What's going on with that?
No, he was busy with his friends. It was not a date. I don't hear that it was a date. Yeah. He went out for drinks. It feels like there was more than one person there.
All right, Lauren's next question is, how do I move forward with this? Should I pull my energy away slightly? I feel like he is wanting to talk to other people, but also does things with me that are sending signals that he is also interested / things that appear like more than friends.
Right. So I would say no to pulling your energy back, because right now what you need to be is just fun, relaxed, and enjoyable. So pulling yourself back and getting that kind of vibe is just going to send the wrong message to him.
All right. Her next question is, why did I sense some awkwardness around him on Tuesday night?
Well, because he's not 100% sure how he wants things to move forward. And so he gets a little awkward. Like, we kind of addressed that in the other question that you had, that he doesn't know how to move forward without it being inappropriate or not. So his worry gets in the way of that. And that's really all that awkwardness is like, there's a part of him that wants more, and then there's a part of him that's afraid to make that step. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, what is the timeline moving forward for this into a serious relationship? Sorry, I just feel confused now knowing he's also talking to other girls.
I don't think that he's talking to other girls the way you think. Okay. So he has friends. He has lots of people in his life, and he definitely does talk to a lot of people. I don't get the sense that he's dating anybody. So I don't think you have to worry about that. One, if he was dating somebody, you wouldn't be around at all. So that I know for sure. So that being said, I think for you more than anything, it's just focusing on strengthening your connection with him. And that's really what you have to focus on.
All right. And Lauren's last question here is, when do you see Dan and I hanging out again? And will it be a more romantic energy there with our hangout?
It doesn't feel like it's going to be, it feels the same. It feels like, you guys are friends. It's casual. It doesn't feel like there's anything romantic. The two of you get serious, it feels like about 6 months from now. So it is going to take a bit of time for that to happen. So you just have to be patient. And again, just enjoyable and lighthearted when you guys are together. Right?
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Jaden Willis. Hello.
Hi.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Jaden's first question is, super curious, how many lives have Abigail and I known each other?
14, I hear.
Oh, that's specific.
They just showed me a 1 and a 4.
All right. Jaden's next question is, will I make any new very close friends in the next year?
Yeah, it does look like there are 2 new vibrations that are coming in that are more like the new person that you are moving into. There's a big shift happening with you, which will bring in some very deep friendships, I hear. And it's 2 specific individuals coming in.
All right. And Jaden's last question is, my current lease is up in March and I'm going to get my own place for the first time. Can I look forward to positive shifts after the move?
Absolutely. Absolutely. 2024 is a really good year for a lot of people. It is, the year of the dragon, which is great. It's a nice luck year, and it just is a lot of positive manifestations happening in 2024. So keeping your focus, absolutely for you, this is a huge step, and it is going to kind of take the chains off, so to speak, and take the anchor away so that nothing can stop you, basically. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Jaden.
All right.
Our next question is from Angelica Y. Welcome
Hi, honey.
back. Angelica's first question here is, what year do you see Guy and I getting married to each other, if you see that?
Marriage for you is in 2026, so it's still a couple years away.
All right, Angelica's next question is, what can I expect from my relationship with him? Will we be happy together?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a little bit of work, Communication is key for the two of you. So as long as you guys are open with each other, it will work out. If you keep secrets, it's not a good thing. Okay. So definitely open and authentic with each other.
All right. Angelica's last question here is updated timeline on a new job. My current job is burning me out and I'm starting to lose hope.
Yeah, it still feels to me like you're staying where you are for a few more months, honey. It's not until the new year, so they're saying like next year for you. Stick it out is what I hear. I'm sorry, I know it's hard, but yeah, that's what they're telling you to wait. Beginning of next year is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for Angelica.
All right.
Our next question here is from Anna Abatino.
Hi,
Hello,
Anna.
Anna. Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Anna gets 10 questions.
Nice. All right.
Awesome. All right. Anna's first question, she says, Hi, Rebecca and B. I hope you've been well.
We have. Thank
How
you.
does the energy of my podcast and online business look at the moment?
Okay, so they are showing me up inclination, so that is fantastic. It does look like it is going to pick up a little bit more around January, February, so it is going to get a little bit more momentum, but you're definitely moving in the right direction, honey.
All right. Her next question is Audrey has been listening to my podcast. What does she think? I noticed changes with her. She asked me why we were friends recently after watching a video about friendship.
Well, I think for Audrey, it affects her. It really makes her think, is what I hear. But she does like your podcast a lot. Yeah, definitely likes it. That's why she watches.
All right. Her next question is Does it matter that my husband is on a different spiritual journey than me? I believe I can believe in what is true for me and he can do the same.
Of
Is
course.
that correct?
Of course, yeah. I mean, here's where it can get tricky. If you don't have somebody that you can share your spiritual beliefs with, then if your partner isn't at that same level, it can be problematic. But you do have a place where you get to kind of share your feelings and express what you do believe. So as long as you have that as an outlet, you both can believe different things and be happy together. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is I'm home from work after a sudden event. Honestly, I needed the break. Was this break given to me or did I cause this?
You caused it. But it is because you needed it.
All right. Her next question is My cousin Maria, what energy do you get from her in terms of her and I as cousins? Because I can't stand to be around her as much as it's hard to say that.
Sometimes people have this idea that because they're family that you should always have open heart to them, but that's not always the case. What I hear is with your cousin, you have a past life history where this individual did you wrong. So that's part of the reason why you have that feeling is because this person did something bad to you in your past life. And so just because they're a family in this life does not mean that you need to be open and receptive to them. It's okay for you not to feel okay about certain people, regardless of who they are in this life. Okay. So there's history.
All right. Her
Yeah.
next question is You said next year looks great for me. Can you elaborate? Thank you.
Yeah, so there's a lot of financial success. Freedom is what I hear. So it really gives you the ability to do things is what I'm getting. So the financial aspect of things seems to be very big. So take that energy now and start working on it is what I hear. Okay, so really declare your manifestations for 2024. Okay.
All right. Her next question here is When do you see my online business giving me the opportunity to work from home?
So that takes about 6 months, which is actually not that long when you think about it. But it does take a bit of time before you can actually walk away from anything. So give it 6 months.
All right. Her next question is We're on the list for government funding for IVF. When do you see us having our turn for the start of that journey?
It looks like it does start next year. They're saying around May. So it looks like it'll happen around May.
All right. Her next question is My husband has different views on life and not as positive as I am. Can I have some guidance there?
So it's very important that you understand that with you both being different in that capacity, you do have to do a little extra work to keep yourself in your high vibration. It's okay that he does have a negative tendency. It can bring you down though. So you do need to pay attention to your own well being. And if you're feeling blah, get out in nature. That'll help a lot. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is I've started working with Hecate. Is she
Nice.
happy about that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's wonderful. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Anna. That's it for her.
All right.
We have a quick clarification here for Angelica Y.
Okay.
One moment. Angelica Y says, "Hi, just wanted a clarification. Did you mean that Guy and I were going to get married to each other in 2026?
Yeah, 2026 is when you're marrying. Yeah.
All right. There you go. Thank you so much. All right, our next question here is from Angela Green.
Hi,
Hello,
Angela.
Angela, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Angela's first question here is, what does the future hold for David and I?
Okay. So what they say is this isn't your forever person, honey. This is a learning relationship. It does feel like you will be together for a couple of years, but this isn't your forever person, okay? You are gonna learn a lot about yourself and it's gonna change you in a really good way, is what I hear.
All right, her next question is, will Victoria continue to stay with David? She often tells me she wants a divorce.
Yeah. So what I hear with Victoria is very complicated, and this individual is definitely going to be moving on. Yeah.
Right, and her last question is, do Victoria and David stay together out of obligation to their boys?
Yes. 100%.
All right, thank you. That's it for Angela. Our next question here is from Crystal Emite. Hello, Crystal, who gets 3 questions. Crystal's first question here is, I haven't heard anything from James since he asked to come over on November 1st.
Okay.
In which he did come over, but he didn't stay as planned.
Right.
Do you still see us reconciling our romantic relationship, or has something changed?
So what I hear there is you will have an opportunity to see each other again before the year is up. It does feel like there has been a shift on his side. Very fear-based is what I hear. He talked to somebody who kind of convinced him to move away from the energy of it, is what I hear. So a third party involvement really has kind of interfered with the momentum, is what I get.
All right, Crystal's next question is, if you do still see James and I reconciling our relationship, may I get when? Will it be this year?
It feels like there will be an attempt to at least kind of rectify the energy this year, but I'm not seeing reconciliation until next year, is what I get.
All right, and Crystal is donating her last question.
Nice.
How awesome. Thank you so much. Let's give a big thank you to Crystal Emite, and it's perfect timing because we just made it to our like goal.
Good
Yay!
job. All right, everybody.
All right, that means that instead of 5 free questions, we get to do 6 free questions. Yay!
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Great job, everyone. And thank you so much, Mooney, for the gifts.
Thank
You're
you,
awesome.
honey.
All right, 6 free question time. Our first free question here is from Kayla, who says, will I be in a romantic relationship again in 2024?
So it looks like yes. It's about 8 months away for you, though, okay?
All right. Our next free question here is from, oops, one moment. From Stephanie, who says, for the past few days, my energy has felt off. Is it me or the energy / people around me?
So you are very much an empath, honey. So it does feel to me like it is the people around you. You're just kind of picking up on some of the stuff that they're going through. So what I would suggest is have a nice long shower and just wash the energy off and wear some tourmaline if you have some, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Vi. Vi says, will Jay and I talk before the end of the year?
No. Sorry, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Tiana, who says, will Jay and I get married?
No, this is not the person that you marry. Yeah. Somebody else is meant for you, is what they say.
All right. Our next question is from Aaron, who says, will there be resolution from the situation with my previous employer?
There will be some resolution. It does take some time, though. Okay. So just bear through it.
All right. And our last free question here is from Zena. Zena says, will Cal and I reconcile?
It doesn't look like you're going to reconcile the way that you're wanting. It does feel like you'll be amicable. You'll be able to communicate and talk with each other, but I'm not seeing a full-on reconciliation. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for getting us to 80,000 likes.
Good job.
Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. Once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments.
We can totally get there.
Absolutely, we can. All right, I'm going to go over our list again, everyone. So keep your ears open for your name if you have donated to be on the list. And remember that our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone who I'm about to read out. All right. One moment here. All right. Next up on our list is Sky05, then Michelle Placencia, then Rosa Liscano, then Caitlin Brienne, then Brianna Younger, then Andrea DeCondo, then Carmen F., then Amanda Gable, then Sandra Phelps, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Bianca Burgos, then Veronica Gomez, then Jennifer Waters, then Veronica Escamilla, then Veronica L., then Mel Pedron, then Michelle McPhail, then Maria Calcera, then Alana Pollock, then Keandra Robinson, then Melissa Bray, then Jenny Pepper, then Kristen Yu, then Anita B., then Tegan Niekamp, then Terry B., then Vishva P., then Ashley Gonzalez, then Erica Alcala, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right, our next question here is from Sky05. Hello. Welcome back. Sky gets 3 questions. Sky's first question here is, hi, Rebecca and B. I would like to ask you when you see me changing jobs. You had told me October, but I had no offer.
It still feels like it is right around the corner. They are saying now it's about 5 months before you actually switch. What is going to be in alignment for you doesn't open up for about 5 months is what I hear.
All right, Sky's next question is, you told me that my man for life looks tall and thin, brunette but with light eyes. I'll meet him in November, but I haven't met him yet. Could this be Venzi I lost contact with? I blocked them.
No, it's somebody new. Yeah, it's somebody new. You have to get out more is what I hear. So mingle a little bit.
All right, and her last question is, the last time I asked you if I was making the right choice by blocking Venzi, you said yes, but also said that we will be in touch again, but in the far future. You know that he is my weakness in some way. When do you see this reunion happening? Thank you. Blessings.
It still feels like that'll be a couple years away, honey. So not now.
All right, thank you so much, Sky. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Michelle Placencia.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Michelle's first question here is, hi again. Do you still see the relationship with Fernando and I happening? Marriage, children down the line?
Yes. Yeah. He just has to get over this like anxiety and this stagnant energy that he has around being open to relationships. Yeah. And he will.
All right. Her next question is, how will he react when I reach out next week?
It feels like he'll be open to it. Yeah. He'll be in a less stressful, intense environment, so he'll feel better.
All right. And Michelle's last question is, how is Fernando currently feeling about me? Are there deep feelings? I guess just his distance makes me think he doesn't care.
I know. But his distance isn't because of you. It's just because he has a lot going on. And it really isn't an intentional thing, okay, honey? So just know that he does have feelings for you. You definitely are important. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is a quick clarification for Veronica Gomez.
Okay.
One moment here. All right. Veronica's question is, just a small clarification. Will Alfredo finish and pass school this December?
It feels like he will pass. It's just it looks like it's not going to be in the timing of the school year just because his workload is going to get in the way of it. It's okay though. It does feel like they do give him a bit of a break, and it does feel like he will get it done. It's just not going to be done in the timeline that it's normally going to be. So it feels extended. Yeah. So
All
not
right.
by December. Yeah. He can't handle both, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rosa Liscano. Hello, Rosa. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Rosa's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
An acquaintance, Sarah, just like you said, put me in communication with a friend of hers, but his name is Angel, not Ray. This isn't the person I'm supposed to be with, right? I'm supposed to wait for Ray?
I don't get resistance for you meeting with Angel. What I hear is sometimes a certain name will come through and there will be a significance. It might not be the person's name, but there might be a Ray in Angel's life. So I would say go ahead and meet with this individual. I don't get resistance.
Awesome. Please keep us posted on
Definitely keep me posted. If he has a brother or a friend or something in his life named Ray, let me know, okay?
All right. Rosa's next question is an HR person, Melissa, had a call with me. I made a mistake on my work. I can't lose my job. She encouraged me to seek out an LOA, but I don't think I'd qualify for a paid LOA. How do you see this all ending with my employment and LOA?
It does look like you're going to be okay, honey. I don't get the sense that you're going to lose your job. So try not to stress and worry about that. It looks like it all works itself out. So it'll be okay.
All right. And Rosa's last question is any additional advice for the questions asked? Thank you.
I will say for you, you really do have an overactive imagination or an overactive mind. So get focused. Don't let your mind take you to places that don't serve you. So the way that they show it to me is like, here's the scenario. There's a little moth in here. Here's the scenario, and then you're going to think of all of the things that could play out from this one idea. So what is very important is to pick what you want the end result to be, and that's all you're going to focus on. That is key to overcoming your fears about manifesting the wrong thing. Okay, so really focus on what you want the outcome to be, and don't think about and allow your mind to run off on you. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much. That's it for Rosa.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Caitlin Brianne. Hello.
Hello.
Caitlin's question is Hi, I
Hi.
just wanted to say you said I would get pregnant in August, and I did. Ah,
Yay!
yay! Congratulations.
Woohoo!
All right, Caitlin says, I'm 11 weeks and some of my symptoms have gone away. I just wanted to know if I will have a healthy pregnancy.
You will. Yeah, it's good that your symptoms have already gone away. I know for me, it lasted way too long. So you will, honey. I do hear towards the end of the pregnancy to stay off of your feet as much as possible, though. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. And that's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Love it.
All right. Our next question here is from Brianna Younger. Hello.
Hi.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Brianna's first question is Have I successfully conceived yet? Been trying and no luck.
Not yet. It will be in January, is what I hear. The energy is already around you. They need to have a certain birthday.
All right. Brianna's next question is Are Chase and I in it for the long haul?
Yes.
All right. And Brianna's last question is Have I been getting visited by spirits lately? Weird stuff has been happening.
So I hear there's a lot of activity around you. Mostly is because, honey, you are quite awake. You've had this your whole life, by the way. It's just getting more amplified as time goes on. And going into 2024, they're like showing the dial being turned up. So it just shows that you are going to wake up a little bit more. So there is a lot of spiritual activity around you. What I would say is have a nice, strong communication with your spirit guides and just say, if it isn't for my highest good, just don't let it in. If it is for my highest good, then it can come in. I do hear that it is a lot of activity. Not all of it is necessary, is what I'm being told. So sometimes it's just somebody who's coming in and just being annoying. Sorry, that can happen with spirit. So just that, be open and receptive and say this to your guides. I'm open and receptive to what is my highest good, and just don't let the rest of the nonsense in. It's very overactive, is what they say. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Andrea DeCondo. Welcome
Hello,
back.
hello.
Who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Andrea's first question here is Do you still see Joe reaching out? If so, when?
Yeah, it does look like before Christmas hits, so pretty quick here. Yeah.
All right. Andrea's next question is Do you see a future relationship in this?
It feels like it will be baby steps, but yes, it does feel like the two of you will be open to a relationship with each other. It just takes a bit of time to get there.
All right. And her last question is Anything on Joe that would be helpful for me to know in regards to this connection?
I hear with Joe, complicated individual, doesn't always know what he wants, is what I hear. So sometimes it can be a bit on and off. If you can get used to that, it's just because I'm confused, and meaning Joe is confused, it'll be okay. I do hear that it takes Joe a bit of time to be very vulnerable. So you just have to be patient. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Our next question is from Carmen F. Hello, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Carmen's first question here is I know before you said that you see Adrian and I reconciling by the end of the month. When do you feel him contacting me?
So it does feel within the next week and a half.
All right. Her next question is, when do you see Adrian walking away from the toxic relationship that he's been in?
The final walk away feels like it's still going to be about 4 months, but there seems to be separation, and then like I can't fully let go for until about 4 months is what I hear. Okay.
All right. And her last question is, will he be single these holidays? And if so, do you see Adrian and I spending the holidays together?
I don't see him being single in the way that you're asking. No. Not this holiday, but there's always next year. Okay. He won't be fully single. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Carmen.
Hmm.
Our next question is from Amanda Gable.
Hi,
Hello. Who
Amanda.
gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here
Oops.
is, oh, you okay?
Yeah. Did I move the
No,
camera?
you're all good.
Okay, good. It's just that everything is so close to me.
All right, good.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
Amanda's first question here is, will Ryan propose this year?
Next year, I hear.
All right, and Amanda's next question is, did Melody use and manipulate me?
Oh, I don't like to have to say it, but I hear ya.
All right, and her last question is, will I have any more kids?
They don't say yes to that, so unfortunately, I don't hear a yes.
All right, thank you, Amanda. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps. Welcome
Hey,
back,
Sandra.
Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Sandra gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, did I do the right thing by sending Austin to school today?
Yes.
All right, her next question is, Jake's grandmother isn't doing good. What would be the best way to help him through it?
I mean, you have to just be there supportive. There's not much that you can do really, to be honest, but just be there when it's needed is what I hear. Okay. Talk. Be there to talk and distract is what I hear.
All right, and Sandra's last question is, anything my guys need me to know about my boys? Always thank you for answering my questions. Hope you ladies have a good day.
I would say this, they're very much taken care of, especially on a spiritual level. Okay. You do not have to worry about them. Things will work out. Okay. There's always going to be some ups and downs and separation energetically so that they can prove that they are their own people. But all in all, they're really going to be just fine. Okay. Don't worry about them.
All right,
Okay.
that's it for her.
All right.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez. Welcome back,
Hello.
Kayleen, who gets 5 questions.
Perfect.
Kayleen's first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I hope you and B are well.
Thanks.
She says, my cat Clyde was playing with his sister Bonnie, and his foot got caught when he was jumping, and after that he has been limping. I
Mhm.
want to know if it's sprained or broken. Does he need to see a vet?
I hear it is sprained. I would take him to a vet because there is something that they can do to just at least ease up the pain. There's no reason for him to have to suffer. It doesn't feel like it's broken, but it definitely does feel sprained.
All right, her next question is, I've been a bit concerned about the funeral job I interviewed for. I haven't heard from them as of yet. When do you see me working for them? A time frame and details would be appreciated.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so it does feel like you will hear from them within the next week or so. They just feel like they're very slow in the process. It does feel to me like it will be in the new year, but all the paperwork and everything gets done beforehand.
All right, her next question is, Jamie's godson Avery had been diagnosed with a condition called moya moya. Jamie recently found out he needs emergency surgery due to losing half of his brain function. Are you able to see the outcome? The doc stated him becoming paralyzed as a possibility. Any details?
I don't see paralyzation. However, I do see that there will be some cognitive effect of it. Okay. I'm eventually it does look like there will be some mobility issues, but not right away. Okay. So it does happen, but later on is what they're saying. Okay.
All right, her next question is, Jamie has been trying to make a change within her habits. We've been having disagreements lately. How can Jamie and I improve individually for our romantic relationship? Any details?
I think the most important thing for the two of you is that you do focus on what your needs are and really doing nice things for each other, and effectively just being in a state of gratitude for each other is going to be the best way to amplify and bring the relationship up. Okay.
All right, and her last question, she said, we'll email since it's a bit personal. Thank you,
Okay.
Rebecca and B. You guys are awesome. Thank
No
you, Kay.
worries.
All right, our next question is from Bianca Burgos.
Hey,
Welcome
Bianca.
back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Bianca's first question here is Leo thinking of me often, thinking about reaching out?
He does think of you often. I don't get a yes on them wanting to reach out just because there is no merit for it, is what they say. So he's not sure how that would be okay or if that would be okay. So does think about you often though. Yeah.
All right, her next question is when will I hear from Leo? Before Thanksgiving?
It feels like it will be after Thanksgiving, but it is before Christmas, is what they say. Yeah.
Her next question is are we still going to have a breakthrough in communication? Still potential for commitment eventually?
Yes. Yeah. It just takes a bit of time. I think you should send them a message just by saying, hey, thinking about you, or, you could even say happy Thanksgiving. The nice thing about holidays is it does kind of open the door for us to do that if we want to. And so if you do feel inclined to do so, I don't get resistance with that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Veronica Gomez.
Hello again.
again. All right. Veronica's first question, she says, I had a panic attack the other day. I want to have peace in my life.
Mhm.
Anyone that I need to remove from my life? If so, who?
Remove from your life, not in particular. I think it's just more having a bit more boundaries in your life. I would say with your ex, that's a big one for sure. But when you're feeling that panic, honey, what will really help is to slow things down. It's because so much has changed so quickly for you, and not all in a good way at this moment. It is good in the long run, and it is going to be amazing for you in the future, but you're in it right now. So slow it down, breathe. If you can, put on some soft music when you're feeling panicky. Typically, I find classical music to be beneficial for the brain. So putting on some old classical music would help, and just breathe slowly. Okay. Um, the X, really, you need to have a little bit more boundaries there.
All right. Her next question is any changes coming up that I need to be aware of?
The good changes, yes. I mean, you're already aware of what's happening with mom. So I would say for you, it's like get excited. 2024 is moving into your work alignment for sure. That's where the biggest change is what you do for work and how you have your funds coming in. It's definitely going to be exponentially amazing and better than anything that you could have imagined.
All right. And her last question is for my mom, do they give you a date now?
They just say it's around Christmas time, honey. Yeah. It's before I hear.
All right.
But she is stubborn, so she can be a bit of a hard butt.
All right.
Okay.
That's it for Veronica. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jennifer Waters. Hello.
Hi, Jennifer.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jennifer's first question here is will my son be moving closer? If so, when?
I'm not hearing your son moving closer. It doesn't feel like that will happen for a couple of years. So not yet. Not for a couple of years is what they say.
Right. Jennifer's next question is my boss upset with me for expressing my concerns?
I wouldn't say upset. It's just that now your boss has to do something about it. So that's where the energy is. The right thing to do though.
All right. And Jennifer's last question is how much longer do you see me with my current company?
It looks like you will be switching companies later next year. So they do say in the fall of next year, you'll be moving on to a new company, not with them.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Veronica Escamilla. Hello. Who
Hello,
gets
hello.
3 questions.
All right.
Veronica's first question is my apologies for a sensitive question. She says, I had an abortion at age 19, and I was wondering if my 8-year-old child I have now was my unborn baby.
They say no. The reason why is that that agreement that you had with that baby, it was that experience. So that child already, you guys had both agreed to that experience. So it's not that sensitive. It is what you guys wanted to go through. What I hear is after the abortion, that soul was born. So they came right back. This is a new child, is what I hear.
Right? Her next question is I'm on my last class. I need to graduate, but I can't focus and learn. Can you suggest what I need? Maybe a crystal?
Yeah, fluoride is great. I also do hear for you some green aventurine just to help with boosting your energy as well. Okay.
All right, and her last question is, I'm needing repairs on my 80-year-old home. I have no funds, but I know I have an unknown future partner.
Mm-hmm.
When that time comes, what will I do with my home? Sell, repair, demolish, move?
It looks like you'll sell it. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Veronica L. Welcome back. Who
Hello.
gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Will I benefit from vision therapy, surgery, or do I need both?
You will eventually need surgery, I hear, but the vision therapy definitely will help. Yeah, I hear you will benefit from it.
All right. Her next question is February a good month to visit Mexico?
Yeah, they don't say no. So yeah.
All right. And her last question is, how much longer do we have with my cousin? Her health has declined. I want to be ready to support the family.
So it is going to be next year. They're saying months still. So it's still around for a bit.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Mel Pedron. Welcome back.
Hello.
Mel gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Mel's first question is, will Travis ask to see me before he deploys?
So it looks like there is the intention of that, but it doesn't necessarily feel like you'll have time to. It either will conflict with your schedule or there's going to be something that gets in the way of there being time.
All right. Mel's next question is, will I pass my regulatory certification exam?
You will. Yeah.
And Mel's last question is, will I meet the one next year?
It looks like they are coming in. They're saying about 10 months, but that timeline is very fluidic, so you can bring them in sooner. You just have to get ready for them is what they're saying. So you really have to declare what you're looking for in your equal partner and allow that to happen. So allow them to come into your life and have space for them, okay?
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Poonam, for the gift. That was
Aw,
super cute.
thanks,
It was
honey.
a dinosaur.
Aw, thank you.
All right. Our next question here is from Michelle McPhail, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Michelle's first question here is, will our house sell for the asking price?
It will, yes.
All right. Their next question is, when will we move?
So it does feel to me like you're not moving until the new year. It does feel like the house sells about 2 months is when you'll actually get the sale of the house, and then it's about a month after that is what I hear. So 3 months.
All right. Her next question is our son on the right career path?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Maria Calcera, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Maria's first question here is, I finally saw Michael after 8 long months. What were his thoughts after we spoke?
It feels good. Surprisingly missed you is what I hear. So he was surprised that he missed you so much. It feels like it was a really good first connection after so long. Yeah.
All right. Maria's next question is, will Michael reach out to me again sometime soon?
Yes.
If so, when?
Yeah. Within the next couple of weeks, I hear. So, yep.
All right. And Maria's last question is, will I pass my teaching exam this try? Thank you.
Yes, you will, honey. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Alana Pollock. Welcome back,
Hello.
Alana, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Alana's first question here is, hi, Rebecca. Can I have an updated timeline of Jeb reaching out?
So it still feels like it's going to be just around the corner. I would get ready, is what they say. So it does feel like it's pretty much right away. Yeah.
All right. Alana's next question is, can I have a status update on him and the third party? Are they almost over?
So they haven't broken up yet. However, again, they have a very toxic relationship. So it doesn't feel like this is something that's going to last much longer. Yeah. Within the next month.
All right. And Alana's last question is, will him and I celebrate my birthday together?
I do hear that there will be birthday wishes. I'm not seeing you celebrating it together. For whatever reason, it feels like you'll be with family.
All right. Thank you, Alana. That's it for her. Our next question here is from Keandra Robinson. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Keandra's first question here is, hello, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
First thing is, last live you said I would get a new work from home job in November, and I received that job. Thank you.
Yay!
That's awesome. All right, her question is I found out about a third party in my relationship. I brought it to his attention and he is now trying to make changes. Is he really willing to make our relationship better?
Yes, he is. Yeah. There's a lot of regret, I hear. Lots and lots.
All right, her next question is do you see Ben and I moving back in together?
Yes, but not yet is what they're saying. So it does feel like there is a bit of time before that happens.
All right, and Keandra's last question is what does my 2024 hold for me?
So it actually does feel like it is a good year. I know it has a little bit of mixed emotions because things are not as they were, let's say 4 months ago. But it is going to be a year where things get kind of finalized and they get fleshed out. Okay. So it is going to be a starting over kind of a year, especially with your relationship, but also with your career is what I hear. Okay. So it's a new start. It's a fresh start. It's going to be easier than you think, but it starts out a little rocky is what they're saying. Okay. And that's just, smoothing over this energy that you have going on with your partner, and your work's good. We'll say that the work is good. But the partner stuff is going to be a little bit complicated, I hear.
All right, thank you so much, Keandra. And congratulations again on the
Yeah.
job. All right, and thank you so much, Veronica, for the Galaxy.
Aw,
Super
thanks,
cute.
honey. That one's my fave. It's so pretty. Oh no.
What?
The moth went in my drink. Not my coffee drink, but my other drink. And it drowned.
Oh.
Now I can't drink my drink.
Poor moth.
Look, it's floating. Well, it's okay. I got this one. I was wondering why it stopped flying around.
Yeah. All right.
Rest in peace, little moth.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All right, ready for the next question? Our next question here is from Melissa Bray. Welcome back. Hello.
Hello.
Aw. All right, Melissa's first question, she says, I like that what you said, falling in love with yourself and self-care is best. Is it best to just leave all this, go with John, what he's afraid of falling in love? Just clarity on my last question. When will the hot and cold stop?
So that it looks like is 7 months away before it's finally like, okay, I've decided. Um, but yeah, the hot and cold, yeah, it's still 7 months on and off.
All right.
Sorry.
Melissa's next question is, if I choose to let this go with John, will I meet someone new, and when will it be better than this with John? I suppose when will I meet my forever person, and how will I know?
Yeah. I mean, we always know when it's our forever person because there's this like deep connection almost right away. It's like we've been waiting for them. We know. What I hear with John is that you're more ready than he is. And so because you're in a different position when it comes to how you feel about being in a relationship, it can be complicated for them to catch up. And I hear that it will take John way longer than it's going to take you to be in a better place. So if you walked away from John, close that door. The ironic thing is once you close that door, that's when you start kind of having communication again. But when you close that door, it does feel like it's months, like just a couple of months before your person comes in, because you do have to do the healing and the recovery of closing that door, right? And we never want to do it without healing. So it takes 2 months is what I hear for a new person to come in that is the person that is in alignment for you. Okay.
All right, and her last question is, the new person I meet, how will I know? Okay, so what will they look like or characteristics? Thanks, girls.
Yeah. Okay. So I see kind of a wavy brown hair. It looks like pretty dark brown hair. Dark brown eyes. Oval shape. Ears stand out. So I do see the ears a bit, more than sometimes you see. You know what I mean, right? Like, tall. I would say probably about 6 foot. Um, not overly slender, but not overweight. So, you know, stocky, but not overweight is what they're saying to me and showing me. Okay.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Jenny Pepper, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jenny's first question here is, how does Joy feel about me?
Okay, so it does feel like you and Joy have had a lot of lives together. This feels to me like somebody who's part of your soul family, honey. It does feel to me like it's a strong bond, strong connection, very overprotective of you for some reason. And I think it does stem from you either being hurt or something happening in a past life. And so it's like I feel this need to protect you. Definitely very caring of you and just that overprotectiveness.
All right. Jenny's next question is she my life partner or someone new?
No, I don't see this as your life partner, but definitely a soul partner. So there's a difference between your romantic person and this individual. This person is definitely a part of your soul family, though. So not somebody who you're going to be walking away from.
All right. And her last question is will I ever have my own children?
I don't hear that you're going to have your own biological, but I do hear that you will raise 2 kids.
All right. Thank you so much, Jenny. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Kristen Yu. Hello again, who gets 3 more questions.
Okay.
Kristen's first question is hi, me again. I thought of a few more questions.
Okay.
She says the source of our house fire was undetermined.
Mhm.
Do you know what caused it?
So I am shown it's electrical. So it does feel to me like it was inside the wall is what I'm seeing. And it was a loose wire is what it looks like.
All right. Her next question is will I get all of the upgrades in the rebuild that I'm hoping for, like the main level flooring and walk-in closet?
Yeah, you will.
All right. And Kristen's last question is I have a lot of trauma as a result of the fire.
Of
Will this be
course.
the only house fire I experience in this lifetime?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it happening again.
All right. Thank you so much, Kristen.
Mhm.
Our next question is from Anita B. Hello,
Hi,
Anita,
Anita.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Anita's first question is hello, lovely ladies, and happy Thursday.
Mhm.
She says, I know you mentioned before that B wouldn't be officially moving in with a third party, but he's definitely been talking about it like it's happening, even though to me it feels like I pick up hesitation.
Mhm.
So, do you see him moving in with her in February like he keeps saying?
No.
All right. Her next question is if previous question is no, when will he stop referring to that decision as if it's moving forward?
Well, it looks like once the new year hits, he'll recognize that that's not going to happen. Yeah, it takes until around January. Yeah.
All right. And Anita's last question is any messages from any ancestors around me today?
Hmm. It's interesting because so a lot of the message that I get is getting into a quiet space for yourself. It does feel to me like we need to get more connected to nature. The biggest message is going within, honey. That is, they literally show me like this. So it means you need to go in and you need to do some of your healing and your work. And really, a big part of it has to do with connecting with nature as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Anita.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Tegan Niekamp. Hello,
Hey,
Tegan.
Tegan.
Tegan says, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Do you see a good relationship in the future for Garrick and I?
Yes, actually. Yeah. Yeah, they say it is.
All right. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Terry B.
Hey,
Hello,
Terry.
Terry gets a few questions. She's going to be sending some by email too.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Terry's first question. She says, hello, ladies. I've missed you. What in the heck is going on in my spiritual realm?
Opening up, there seems to be some learning that's happening on the other side. So you might find yourself a bit tired or a little beat up energetically. But it is for your own good, they say. So there is a lot of energy opening up for you. Yeah.
All right. Terry's next question is, so will Bill still be with Gay until the end?
Yes.
All right. And Terry's last question here is, will I get ahead soon on finances?
You will. Yes. You're gonna see that I hear around February things shift quite a lot for you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Terry. And she'll be emailing other 2 more questions, okay?
'Kay.
All right. Thank you, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Vishva P. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Vishva's first question is, what will be the profession/career of my forever person?
Okay, so it does look like there's some kind of a managerial or yeah, I would say manager or CEO of a company is what it feels like. So they're in the leadership role. It's like general manager, so like the top up. Yeah.
All right. Vishva's next question is, will I pass all my courses this semester and get an internship in the USA for May 2024?
Not in May. I do hear it will be 2024. It does feel, yes, you're gonna pass, but it does feel like it's a little bit later in 2024 that you get the position. Okay, so it just takes a bit of time.
All right. And Vishva's last question is, sorry,
hmm
why is Jay still in that relationship if he's not truly happy in it and has regret over us?
I hear, a lot of times it's out of for him, fear of looking like a failure. So it really is a fear based thing. I don't want to look like I can't do it, is what I hear.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you, Vishva. And yes, that's it for Vishva.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
hmm
And Terry's question was supposed to be, so will I still be with Bill and Gay till the end?
Oh, yes.
There you go, Terry. Yes, you will.
You will. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Ashley Gonzalez. Hello, Ashley,
Hi.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ashley's first question here is, will Dylan's surgery get approved by early December, or will he have to wait until the beginning of next year to
Yeah,
get the surgery?
it's the beginning of next year, I hear. So unfortunately, no, not by December.
All right, Ashley's next question is, will I be able to have a vaginal delivery, or will I have to do a C-section?
No, it'll be natural. Yeah. I mean, you'll use medicine, but it'll be yeah, all natural that way. Yes.
All right, and Ashley's last question is, will me and Dylan eventually have a baby girl?
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yeah.
That's it for her. Our next question here is from Erica Alcala. Hello, Erica, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Erica's first question is, Paul and I decided to talk to other people and have not been in communication as much. Has Paul moved on with the person he is talking to?
No, not fully. No.
All right, her next question is, has energy shifted? If not, when will he reach out?
No, I still hear that you two will connect. It does feel like it's about 4 months, but yeah, you'll still connect.
All right, and her last question is, what is the energy looking like for the next month between us? Thank you so much.
So, I mean, Christmas is coming, so I do hear that you will be casually talking. So it'll be like Merry Christmas. What are you doing for the holidays? But nothing serious. Yeah. So it'll be casual communication.
All right, she said thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you, Erica.
Mm-hmm.
And our last question, no, not our last question, you get 2 more. Our next question is from Sabrina Johnson.
Hey,
Hello,
Sabrina.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina's first question here is, hi, Rebecca. Joey and I just left court for Rose's child abuse claim against Joey. He has his preliminary hearing December 21st. Do you see it going okay for him? We have a lot of evidence showing Rosa lied, and Joey has the best lawyer in Vegas.
Yes. Yeah. I hear that it will get postponed, so it's not going to go through on the 21st, just so you know. So just be prepared for that. But yeah, it will go well for him.
Right, her next question is, I have a civil service board meeting at 2 p.m. today. This is to determine if my probation as a police trainee will get extended. Do you see them extending my probation? If they don't extend me, I can get fired, I believe.
Yes, it'll get extended, I hear. And you're not getting fired.
All right, and Sabrina's last question is, yes, so repetitive, I know, but I'm more worried about Joey and I's job as police officers now more than ever.
Mhm.
Do you still see us being okay in the department seeing Rose's pattern of lies against us?
Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. Please keep us posted.
Yeah.
All right, and we have made it to our last question on our list, which is
Yay.
from Kayleen Rodriguez. Hello.
Hello.
All right, Kay gets 3 more questions.
'Kay.
Kay's first question is, hi again, Rebecca and B. You recently said that Jamie's nephew will suffer cognitive issues. Is there any way you can tell us what those are? She is really upset and concerned for him.
Yeah, it just feels like slowing down. This speech will be a little bit harder. Some vision as well, I hear. Yeah. It's all something that can be coped with though, okay? So it's could be worse is what they're saying.
All right. Her next question is, I wanted to ask if I have a karmic tie or past life to my mom and what that possibly is. Her and I have issues getting along, and oftentimes I deal with a lot of projection and jealousy from her.
Yeah. So with your mom, it's more about breaking. How do I put it? It's not a karmic tie. It's more about breaking. I'm gonna say cellular patterns. with her, you came in with this, I'm going to end the cycle kind of thing. So there's a bit of this envious energy with her and you, and not you, of course, but her towards you. You're here to do more than she ever thought she could. And so there's a bit of that envy energy. It's what I hear. Okay. Yeah.
All right. And Kay's last question is Jamie wanted to ask, what is the outcome of her living situation? Things are rocky at home and she isn't sure if she's living with me, Kay, or staying where she's at. Thank you so much, Rebecca and B.
I hear temporarily staying where she's at. It is definitely not going to be a long-term situation, unfortunately. So it does feel to me like there will be a move. Not until the new year, though.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kay. That's
Yeah.
it for her. And
All
that's
right.
it for our list.
We did it.
And it is perfect timing because we just made it to
Nice.
120,000
I love
likes.
it. Good job, you guys. Right on. So 5 free
Yay!
questions.
5 free question
Woohoo!
time. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys did an amazing job.
Yeah, you tapped so fast.
Yes, you did. All right. Our first free question is from Jackie, who says, will I receive an inheritance from my mom?
Oh, I didn't hear a yes on that. No, it looks like there won't be much left.
All right. Our next question is from Jenna, who says, is there something blocking Logan and I from reconnecting?
No, not necessarily blocking. What I hear is that there is definitely some fear-based energy coming from both sides. So it feels like both of you have a little bit of fear. So try clearing some of that. That will help move things along in the way that you want it to go. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Penny. Penny says, will KG and I have a future together? Is he the one?
No, it's not the one. There is going to be an experience together, but this isn't your forever person, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Catherine, who says, will I see Jordan again?
Yes, you will.
All right. And our last free question of the live is from Tori. Tori says, will I move to Nashville with Mike next year?
Yes, you will, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys
Yay!
are amazing.
All
We've
right.
made it to the end of the live.
And
That
now it's
means
giveaway time.
Yay! Giveaways.
All right. So what you got to do is if you have been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you are brand new, if you've never been here before, put your name in with a yellow heart. We're going to give away to one of our subscribers, top gifter, and an audience member, as well as a Rebecca Dragonheart mug.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And thank you so much, Lurta, for following.
Yay,
Welcome.
welcome. All right, so put your names in. And we'll do our subscriber first. Let's do 5 scrolls for our subscriber, okay?
Sounds good.
There, look it up.
All right, ready?
Yep.
For our subscriber winner, you said 5 scrolls?
5 scrolls, yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our winner is Carrie B.
Yay, Carrie! All right, what did you win? You won an extra question, honey. So what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the link in my profile, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out your information. You won an extra question.
All right, now it's time for our audience member.
Audience member, let's do 4.
Sure, sounds good. All right, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Our winner from the audience is Catalina 174.
All right, Catalina 174. You won an extra question, honey. So again, go up to my picture, click the link in my profile, go to the I Am a Winner page. You won an extra question, so fill out the information there, okay? Yay!
Congrats.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for our mug.
Mug winner time. You pick.
All right, let's do 3.
3? Okay.
Yep. Ready?
Yeah.
1,
2, and 3.
Our winner for the mug is Rachel Ray of May. Yay!
Yay! All right. So head up to the link in my bio. Go to the I Am a Winner page. Fill out your information. You want a mug, so we get to be mug buddy. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. Again, instructions for those of you who just won. That's Carrie B, Catalina, and Rachel. Please go to the link in the bio, press I Am a Winner, and fill in what you won and all of your information there.
Okay.
All right. Now it's time for our top gifter. Our top gifter today is Veronica Gomez.
Thank you so much, Veronica. You're so awesome. There you go. You got an extra question. You know what to do. Head up to the link in my bio and fill out the information. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on the live. Email questions are available if you do want to get questions answered. We won't be back on again today. Also, I do have a sign up list. So if you do want to get notified when I'm going live or if there's any changes or things coming up, we will email you so you can go fill that out. It is the sign up list in my link in my bio. Okay. I'm also on YouTube, and the live will be posted to YouTube if you want to go back and look at it.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.